I will introduce this by saying that part of the subtext of Predator as a franchise for the first two films and no longer has been toxic masculinity.
But like on the pro side.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
Because these are 80s action movies.
Right.
These guys are the heroes.
Like for
Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers.
Right.
And one of the characters is played by Jesse Ventura.
The very same. The governor.
The governor.
Right.
One of two governors to come out of the Predator.
That is fucking wild.
Franchise.
And a third one ran.
You're kidding.
Sonny Landham, JD told me this.
Oh,
Sonny
man.
Landham, who's the tracker in the Predator crew, ran for governor of like Kentucky.
And?
Lost.
No.
Well, I think we would remember him as governor of Kentucky.
Okay, who
But
was the
he
one
got-
before Bashir?
Oh, I have no idea.
See, me neither. So
Okay.
no, we wouldn't.
Sonny Landham.
Should I
But he ran.
Google that, or what do you want?
No.
Okay.
I was just giving you credit because I remember you were the one that brought that to me, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
shocked.
Do you think there is a higher non-political, non-documentary gubernatorial batting average for films in general, let alone 80s action films?
Well, Reagan was
he made it to president.
governor of California.
Yeah, but there's no
Do
fucking
you
way.
think? Sorry,
No,
or
okay.
Schwarzenegger could have made it to president.
Yeah.
After his run at governor.
Yeah.
And he could have.
He was the last
coulda
Republican governor of California.
Yeah. So you think he could have ran one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about him as president today. Actually, this movie must have put it in my head. That notion. He could
you
be.
wanted a foreigner as president?
Is that what's stopping him?
Yeah, he wasn't
so
born
you're sorry. Were you asking a technical, practical question, or like a could he win an election question?
Yeah. Could he win the presidency?
Certainly, but he couldn't serve because of the reason that we just
So he could. Okay.
But he was not born here.
Yeah.
That's a pretty stupid fucking law for a country of immigrants.
Do you like it? Okay. I guess you don't like it.
I don't know.
I
Like,
think
I mean,
know.
we're not doing great with the
It's a tough
natives.
question.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
kind of a hard question.
I mean, yeah, we're not killing
Isn't
it
that what's
either.
great about America is that anyone can come here and become anything,
Yeah. Well, the
Almost
worst.
including
anything.
president.
Yeah, almost
Right?
anything. Right.
Well, not that one.
But
You can be in
but not that.
Congress. You can be in Congress. You can be in the Senate. You can't
Yeah.
be president.
You can be a CEO.
Sure,
You can
sure.
You can be a
You
ballroom
can
dancer.
You can own Twitter.
You can own Twitter.
You can destroy the fucking brains of everyone.
But you can't be president. Welcome to Hold On to Your Butts, the podcast about great entertainment franchises that lost their way. We've done Jurassic Park, we've done Indiana Jones, and now we're on season 3, aka What the Hell Are You? A rewatch of everything Predator. Our guest today on this third episode, JD. With me as always. JD, my friend.
What's going on?
My fellow host.
You
Hold
ugly
on to your butts.
motherfucker.
Is that the bit?
I mean, that's a famous line.
Okay. How have you been since our last episode?
Good. I was curious why you downgraded this to entertainment franchises that have lost their way and no longer films. Because is that how bad this movie was? You're like, it's not a film. It's an entertainment franchise.
This is the movie where it becomes something bigger.
Okay.
And that, yes. So
Little
I will
teaser.
stand by that, but I think I just copied and pasted from the episode where we talked about the Indiana Jones books.
Okay.
And it was like other shit.
Okay, gotcha.
But
gotcha.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there's lots of other things. I actually found the novelizations on Audible.
A Predator.
Yeah, I'm Predator.
Good for you.
Yeah.
They cost like $100 used copies of the Predator novelization. We searched for it and we were like, we're not going to do an episode on the books.
Well, we will now.
I guess we will now.
There's 3 of them.
Has Predator come up in your life since our last episode?
I mean, it can't stop coming up in my life now that I've dived in,
You're seeing it
I'm
everywhere?
fully immersed, yeah.
You're seeing it at work?
Yeah, I told you I saw that guy on Colfax wearing a motorcycle
You
helmet
did.
of the Predator.
That rules.
Yeah,
Have you thought, is there an invisible predator in the corner of this room right now?
I hope not.
Can't rule it out.
I'm hot as fuck. You'd definitely see me.
Okay. Well,
It's hot.
I'll keep it moving then.
Guys,
'cause
if we're getting red on the cameras, I mean, it's hot in here. It's getting summertime
All
in
right.
Colorado.
our guest, he is the founder of the Bighorn Company and kind of a big deal in Democratic Party politics in Colorado, as well as the co-host of the Get More Smarter podcast, your source for smart, funny political commentary. Welcome to the show, my friend, Ian Silverii.
That is so nice. Thank you, Paul. Hey, JD.
Hello. Thanks
It's
for
so nice
being
to
here.
be here. Paul, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why? I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
But why did you invite me? We've never talked about aliens or predators. And you just we were having a call the other day and you're like, hey, I do this other podcast. Would you like to come on? I told you there was nothing I'd rather do.
Yes.
But can you tell me why you picked me?
Well, I thought Well,
Because
one,
some damn fool accused you of being the best. All right, that was my Carl Weathers impression.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
10
thank
out of
you,
10.
Thank you.
that's the bit.
But what's the real answer?
That's the real answer is I enjoy chatting. It's fun hanging out. And also I did have one question about this movie that I thought you would be uniquely well suited to answer,
Oh, that's like raising the bar. Okay.
which is, and I guess we're just going to get to it, but as a political strategist,
Mm.
who would win an election, Alien or Predator?
Oh my god. Well, where's the election taking place? What's the district look like?
I think it's America.
Oh,
I
like
think
this
they're
is
going
like
for
a
president.
presidential
A
election
presidential
for
election.
the United States of America?
Yeah. A couple of unlikable candidates.
This country?
Whoa, I
Absolutely Predator.
Why?
Because we have elected them before.
Oh god.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Ooh.
okay.
And no aliens as it happens. So there you go.
No aliens. I feel like there's conspiracy theories about that, actually.
Oh, like the lizard people stuff?
I don't like that one. I've learned something about that one.
Oh, is
I
it
don't-
racist?
I heard it was
he's learned
anti-Semitic.
about the.
Of course it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Well, every fucking conspiracy theory is anti-Semitic, like at the base level, isn't it?
I wonder.
Yeah,
Pretty
Paul,
much.
so let us have this one.
Okay. Okay.
Can't this just
Is
be
what
like
we're getting
speciesist
to.
against reptiles? Like,
So you think it'd be Predator? Why? I mean, he's a big ugly
He looks-
asshole. He does violence, killing all the time. He
again,
kills humans.
You're not beating the charges with the like.
Okay.
That's right in line with the guy we elected twice already. Okay, so here's the straightforward argument. He's like anthropomorphic, right? He's a biped.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
looks
huge
human,
advantage.
Yeah, huge advantage. Like just, in terms of like voter identity. Like
Mhm.
I have 2 legs, he has 2 legs. Pretty good. Humanoidal.
He's fucking
Right?
jacked,
Yeah, jacked,
You
humanoidal,
wanna-
tall,
tall,
Very
well,
tall.
tall's big.
very tall,
Tall
tall
is
is
big.
big,
Tall.
has hair. We haven't elected a bald president in a very long time.
Would you say it's good hair?
Nope. But I am not in a
Not a
position to
fan.
judge being a person with no hair. So
Fair enough.
yep. And
Ooh, I heard a thing. Sorry.
no, please.
About the hair. I listened to 2 different commentaries on this film.
Wow, you like did
This
deep
motion.
research.
He-
Yeah, I'm the one
that's
who
his
does
thing.
I'm the
He
one who
does-
does the research
He
on this show.
rewatches the movie. How many
fucking
times do you
love
watch this one?
4.
In
4.
like the last couple weeks?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and 3 of them were in the last 24 hours.
That's remarkable.
He's gonna give you stuff you would never. It's gonna be
I'm so excited.
the notes
Yeah.
he talked about.
Well, the main Predator here, they said that they made his hair longer
Mm.
because he's the romantic lead.
Oh
So
my
they
God.
intentionally made his hair longer here.
They
to,
even called him the
make it-
romantic lead.
It was the it was
I mean,
like the
there
special
is
effects piece.
chemistry between him and Lex.
I thought that's something I wrote down was like, was there going to be a
They
kiss,
cut
or am I
out-
reading this
Well,
into?
he took off the helmet, and if it wasn't a grotesque, bunch of insectoid
Mandibles.
mandibles, sharp mandibles,
Yeah.
I could see a smooch.
Going back to the president thing, would he always have to have the mask on for us to
for president?
vote for
yeah,
him?
if he's
yeah.
running.
Yeah, you don't
to-
want to see the.
I'm not voting for a guy in a mask.
I'd vote for MF Doom.
You know?
Doom for president.
I thought of this years ago. When did it? It's crazy that MF Doom was a Mandalorian the whole time and nobody
That's
knew.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Other thing about MF Doom,
Uh-huh.
2020, he dies.
Uh-huh.
Year of the Mask.
Wow.
Think of it.
I've never heard of that before.
I don't
though.
know who this person is.
Who's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper?
Okay.
It's like a But okay.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. So Predator would win because he looks human.
But I actually do
Mandibles.
want
I
to
think
talk
it'd be
more
a
about
harder
the
sell in the
mandibles.
mandibles.
The mandibles are hideous.
Hideous mandibles.
Alien also has a fucked up mouth thing
Yeah,
going
2
on.
mouths.
He's got 2 mouths.
Mouths on mouths.
Well,
It's either mandibles or fucked up mouth coming out of a mouth.
It's an easy political hit too. He's literally talking out of both sides of his face.
You can't. I mean,
So you're
he's
on
a
the alien
murderer.
side of this one here.
It's a
You're
chronic killing
steel
spree.
manning for the alien.
I'm steel manning the no, I don't know where I am anymore. I think the Predator is the easy pick. If you were giving me these 2 as candidates, say Ian, which one of these guys could you get elected president? I'd say Predator has a shorter trip, but there's a lot of road
Yeah.
to
and
go.
he runs as a independent
Ooh, great question.
libertarian.
The proper name for Predator
He's
escapes.
a
Yautja.
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 He runs the Yautja party.
Yeah.
Okay. So
New
he's
party.
Yeah, new
Third
party.
party.
Interesting.
It's like Andrew Yang, but with hideous mandibles.
Isn't it a joy to have occupied space in your brain for the word Yautja?
Yeah, well, I didn't have it. You put it right back there. It keeps leaking out.
No, you're going to want to leave a little space for Yautja.
Well, do you know the proper name for the alien?
Xenomorph.
There you go.
Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
That's canon. That's like pop culture in my brain.
So is Yautja.
But see, you guys both had it. I didn't.
So yeah, I'm coming from the angle predator or the
We're
predator
deep in
angle.
Predator
So I'm
world.
Right.
My wife was like,
He
you have
watched
to
it 4
watch.
times.
My wife was like, you also have to watch the aliens to like truly understand this crossover. And Paul was like, hard no.
All the aliens?
Yeah,
The first one's great.
I agree.
that's what I've heard.
I like a
haven't
lot of
seen
them.
it.
But this is a Predator arc podcast.
Yeah,
so you're not going to watch Alien?
That's been a running question. I'm
you
not
gotta
sure.
do it as like a bonus or some shit.
It's a great movie. I love Alien. I also love the rest of the series. I like Prometheus.
Yeah.
I like Aliens.
Prey.
Prey we
Greg,
will
he
get
hasn't
to.
gotten to yet.
Prey whips.
Paul only
ass.
watches them as we do. He's like, no spoilers.
So you're
kind of
the
guy.
baseline guy. He's the
And
commentary
I watched
guy.
all of them.
This
Yes.
is great.
He likes the fresh take point of view.
Yeah. I watched this a few hours ago.
I've seen all of these movies at some point or another, but I watched this one yesterday.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you doing the research.
Thank you very much.
Let me actually send this back to you.
Uh-huh.
I was going to watch it last night. I had it on my schedule.
Uh-huh.
And then I looked up Paul W.S. Anderson, the director.
Oh, yeah.
Alien
No, I
versus
did too.
Predator.
I did my research. Yeah.
And I looked at his filmography and
Yeah.
saw that another movie that he has made is also connected to the Alien, Predator, Blade Runner connected universe.
Mhm.
Soldier.
Yeah.
With Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Had you heard about this movie before?
Only from doing the research for this podcast.
I watched it last night.
You watched that instead of
I
this,
watched
or in
Soldier
addition to
last
this?
night and then
Last night.
Alien versus Predator this morning.
How was it?
It's actually pretty good.
He doesn't have a single movie rated over 7.
Paul W. Anderson?
That's the one. See, you were going to do it too. There's the
I know.
good Paul. There's a good
There's
Paul
two
Anderson,
Paul
and then there's
Andersons.
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this guy's pretty good, though. I think it's worth revisiting this guy. Just looking at his filmography, because Soldier was like quite good, and it's a good riff on Blade Runner.
Good, interesting.
And I love Mortal Kombat. Like they're fun,
Yeah.
I
schlocky
watched this
action
Three
movies.
Musketeers. It's fun.
So what is your other favorite? And I want JD. I want to know yours too. Your favorite Paul W.S. Anderson film that is not AVP.
Oh, it's got to be Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's excellent.
Okay.
I
Have
didn't
you
know he did
seen?
Pompeii.
Have you seen
What?
Monster Hunter?
No. Is that new?
2020.
Are you vouching for it?
Okay. So I'm actually going to back into video games a lot during this podcast
Sure.
because there's an insane number of AVP
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah, that's a part of it for sure.
Monster Hunter is among, if not my favorite series of video games. It is
Oh.
top 3.
Interesting.
I fucking love those things. And the movie was like horrible. It was terrible, but it was so fidelitous. It tried so hard to be
Huh.
the video, the lesser weird, less sort of very Japanese culturally like adjacent
Mhm.
parts of Monster Hunter. Like
Mhm.
it's a wild ride. So I would recommend the Monster Hunter film.
I'm into it.
It's another Paul W.S. Anderson
I'm
triumph.
Kind of excited about
Let's
this
not
guy.
get him distracted. He's really got to get through AVP 2 for next week.
I do.
So, you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
But
So-
yeah,
But he can double up. He does
yeah,
Soldier
he
and
just
AVP
did it.
1.
Soldier, you liked it.
Monster
I remember
Hunter
seeing
and
I
it.
AVP
recommend it to you. You would like it.
I've seen parts of it.
You have? What
Yeah.
parts?
I've seen Kurt Russell climb a rope.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
fight the super soldier guy.
That's
Yeah,
like Mimi,
yeah.
right?
Mimi?
Like there's gifs of that
Oh, okay.
rope
Mimi.
climbing.
I've just seen. Yeah, I remember it being on Cinemax at my grandparents' house because they had it, and I remember watching a lot.
Were
of
they
stuff in
legit
between
Cinemax
things.
subscribers, or do they have
No,
like a
it was
scramble
like
box?
no. Well, they had the channel came through. They
Okay.
didn't know they had it. I stumbled on it one summer when I was there,
That's incredible stuff.
and
Yeah.
I watched all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure you did. And the
Oh,
later it
Cinemax
got,
After
the
Dark.
more you watched.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emmanuel,
Good
if you will.
memories.
Anybody know
Wow,
those?
and it's a specific IP.
Yeah,
This is good.
I mean, that was the Cinemax one. Yeah.
Learning new things about you, baby.
And
That's
the
nice.
thing
That's
is,
a nice
they
story.
also had a huge statue of the Virgin Mary in their living room,
Emmanuel.
and Emmanuel was right
There
there.
you go.
And guilt all around. It's a whole thing. Race Catholic.
Yeah, it's the yin and the yang. It's the dichotomy of Catholicism.
Yeah,
Did you like Alien versus Predator, JD?
I did. This is the first my introduction to Predator and Alien.
Oh,
I told you that whole story about how I
you did.
at a New Year's party thing hangout I was at with my aunt and uncles
Mhm.
or my aunts. I watched it on a New Year's Eve, a sleepover night. And I was pleasantly surprised.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is an ideal movie for that.
Well, yeah. And I was like trying to just find something else to do. I wasn't a huge fan of my cousins back then, so I was trying to distract myself. And I started watching this movie on FX. And I was like, oh, this is good. Because I thought the main actress, Sanaa Lathan, yeah. I recognized her from Blade.
Yes.
No,
she's Blade's mother in the... And I like to think of this as a prequel to Blade.
Okay. Is there any reason to think that?
Because she's badass, and then she gives birth to the Daywalker.
She's the link. That's it. Yeah,
she's great.
Yeah, she was very good. They talked. She was also in one of the commentaries. She talked a lot about trying to live up to that Ridley thing and Ripley. Sorry,
yeah. Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, and they did a couple
iconic performance.
Ripley shots.
She did her own thing, though. She had her own take. I mean, the whole the romance, the relationship with the Predator.
They cut most of that stuff out. So, I mean, I didn't really...
I watched the extended version. Should we level set on versions?
Sure,
okay.
Yeah.
You did go deep on the versions.
Well, so this is if this is boring, cut it.
No, please.
Yeah, this is
I took your word for it, and I was like, oh, Disney bought all the fucking Fox IP. They have all the Alien movies. They have all the Predator movies. I have the most Disney Plus subscription one can have because I have 2 small children, and I like Star Wars, and it wasn't there.
Nope.
It was nowhere to be found. So I went to the justwatch.com, which is a thing that tells you where you can stream stuff.
Good tip.
And it was like, you're fucked. And I was like, what do you mean I'm fucked? It's 2026. I have to pay $19 to watch this movie. I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I went on Amazon, and the DVD was for sale for $2.99.
Oh, interesting.
And I have Prime, so that is straight $3. Deal. Sent to me. Got delayed a couple times, strangely enough. Shows up.
It is weird.
It's this version right here. The full screen version. I did not know what full screen meant. Do you know what full screen means?
I think so.
What does it mean?
I have a guess. Do you?
Oh, I know what it is.
It's like 4:3 aspect ratio with black bars
it's
on the sides.
Letterboxed.
Yeah.
It was. I thought it was going to fill the screen. No, that's widescreen.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a different thing?
I think that's what letterbox is because it's got as if you're looking through the letterbox.
It's another third thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So full screen was 4:3 ratio.
Yeah.
And it was like, this has been modified to fit your.
Yeah.
But I have like every human being on the planet Earth right now, a widescreen television.
Yeah.
I was like, this is unwatchable. I got 58 minutes through it. And I was like, I can't.
This was our preferred format when I was growing up. My aunt and uncle, we bought all kinds of DVDs. We love it, and we would always get the full screen version.
But that made sense in that context with that equipment. I didn't want these huge black bars. So then I looked at the search feature on my television. This is why, if this is boring, cut it.
This is why I'm here.
Alien vs Predator, HBO Max had it streaming.
Oh, really?
Suddenly. So I'm like, fucking game on. I started it from the beginning. The qualitative difference between the full screen DVD version that I was playing through a PlayStation 3, because it was the only fucking DVD player I still have in my house. I had to find a cord. It took forever.
Oh, wow.
And the streaming from the internet wirelessly to my television, HBO Max, is orders of magnitude different. It was thoroughly more enjoyable to see it
on HBO.
In 4K, the way it was. The way God and
that's hilarious.
Paul W.S. Anderson intended it.
Can you grab that box and see how much I paid for it on the back, Paul, if it's there? Because I went to Second and Charles.
I can tell you
to find,
what's Second
I'm
and
a
Charles?
Small business. It's like a secondhand books, records, movies shop.
What'd that run you?
I was going to ask Paul how much did it say?
$4.75.
Damn, I paid
I'm sorry, and I lined Bezos' pocket with a couple pennies.
You
there.
did.
It sucks. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. Yeah,
but it's all for the love of the pod.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that.
The full screen thing is interesting. So you like full screen?
Well, when I was a kid, that's what we did.
How'd you watch it for this though?
It's full screen. Yeah,
that's the only version.
Yep, I watched that DVD right there. That's my copy.
Do you have an HBO Max?
I did, but I didn't see it streaming on there when I was looking for it.
I literally think I got lucky.
I thought I was going to have to buy it off of
week.
YouTube. Right. I have YouTube Premium and stuff, so that's what I was.
Who's worse to give money to?
YouTube.
That's a great
because that's what I got, and I love YouTube. If I had to get rid of all my other subscriptions, I would keep YouTube Premium. It is so worth it.
Okay, but pound for pound, what has done more damage to society, YouTube or Amazon?
I'd like to think Amazon. Because it makes me feel better.
That's
a
fine.
really hard question.
but from an objective
Be
perspective.
objective about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even know where to start with that question.
So I
to be
give them
honest.
both too much money, and I hate them both
Hey,
equally. I think,
you-
but I think YouTube has damaged the minds of more individual humans.
But you can learn anything you want
But
off
what
of
do
YouTube.
people choose to do with
Well,
YouTube?
that's-
and what
that's
does
not-
the
we can't control
algorithm
that.
direct them to do on
Oh.
YouTube?
Well, that's a different. Yeah.
Can I
yeah,
tell a
that's
story?
bad.
Speaking of algorithms and internet shit.
If this is
Yesterday,
boring, could I cut it? I'm just.
I'm
Joking.
going to say no.
I'm going to make that the
I'm gonna say
asterisk
no.
for everything I say, and I won't say it again.
It's boring and it stays.
I'm not a co-host. I don't have that kind of authority around here.
So I was on Instagram, which I'm spending more time on for work, and is
As research.
changing me in new ways.
Show us your explore page. How brave are you, Paul?
Absolutely not. And here's what I saw: a video of it's like a high up angle on a backyard, and someone is digging a big hole and putting 2 school buses in the ground,
What?
and then renovating them into a
A
bunker.
Yeah.
Is this
Yep.
AI or is this?
So I watch it and I click through to the profile. I'm like, what the fuck is
Right.
this? Are people doing this for
Right.
Instagram?
No.
And no, it's all AI.
Of course it is.
How much of Instagram is AI?
Most, if
I
not
mean,
all
probably
of
a
it.
big
Should we do
chunk,
dead
yeah.
internet theory, and we could just do dead internet theory for the rest of
You
this?
think that's how much? What's percentage?
Of
90?
Instagram, I think it has crossed the 50% mark.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely.
I would have said 60.
Slop is free,
60,
baby.
40.
You two are kidding me.
No, dude.
50%?
Do your
Be
parents use
nice.
the internet?
Women
Yeah.
I
Do
follow
they
on
send you
Instagram.
things?
They don't actually.
Use
My
the
mom
internet?
reads a lot of she likes the New York Times on her
Oh,
iPad.
here we
I
go.
fucking love
Paul's
your mom.
mom reads.
God,
You
your
put
mom
that
is like
DVD
my
back up.
ideal voter. New York Times
She
on an
is your
iPad.
ideal voter.
Just Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If you're looking for a vote, I'll give you your number.
Please.
One
One for Predator.
The fucking AI video though, it's like how much? Yeah,
They're all like that.
50%. No,
Could have clicked
way.
through and it said, "Gotcha, bitch." Can you put that DVD back up there?
Yeah. Although
Whenever you're
yeah.
done with it, yeah. Just
I guess I'm done with it. I want to say some
Please.
fast facts about the movie
Fast facts.
to set the table for the discussion we're about to have. The release date of Alien vs. Predator is August 2004, which is 14 years after Predator 2, which was a very fun episode, but a very shitty movie.
I enjoyed it. I love Danny Glover. I'm a stand for Danny Glover.
Danny Stanny.
Yep, Danny Stanny.
The writer and director Paul W.S. Anderson had a budget of between $60 and $70 million. Box office $177.4 million worldwide.
So
this-
it was good.
Made money.
Great
kind
success.
of a smash.
Critically
Yeah.
panned.
Is that 2x? What was the? Sorry, I didn't keep track of the numbers there.
60 to 70 budget, 177 cum.
That's
more than double.
That's
They greenlit a sequel immediately.
fuck yeah.
Even if you account for what some people would say these Hollywood studios typically would do, but double the budget on marketing,
Mhm.
still a profit.
Oh hell yeah. That's great.
Huge hit.
Way to
for
go.
Paul W.
Panned almost universally,
I mean,
Cheered at,
but box office
as a
smash.
concept.
And I have a theory as to why.
Go ahead.
PG-13.
Interesting.
That
interesting.
because like when were you allowed to see rated R movies? Like when did you actually get the blessing,
I do not
How
know.
old were you? Do you know?
I do not know.
JD?
What
Probably
was the
13
one?
or something. Yeah.
I was like, my parents were like pretty fidelitous to the MPAA. So I was like, I didn't see him until I was like
Interesting.
17 or some shit.
Interesting.
It's horrible.
So you saw this one
In
and
theaters.
You were maybe a little young.
I saw this in theaters. I saw this at camp,
Wow.
at day camp. They took
That
us.
had a
Tell us
theater?
about this
Okay.
experience.
We were the counselors in training at, fuck was it called?
Counselors in training.
Some of these molecules are just dead in my, some of these synapses will never come back. Country Roads Day Camp
You
in
got it.
Manalapan, New Jersey. I did it. And the CIT program was a little bit, it was like a mix of discounted tuition and child labor
Mm-hmm.
that combined when you were like pre-working age,
Mhm.
where you could basically like be a counselor intern, which was both daycare, as far as my parents were concerned. I was out of their hair during the summer,
Yeah.
and I was earning something below minimum wage as a paycheck.
Then you get to sleep there and they feed you.
No, it was day camp.
Oh,
So
day
bus
camp.
in the morning,
Oh,
so you
okay.
left.
I see.
Okay.
come back, and we had did once a week. We did a field trip. Sometimes went to the movies, and whatever summer this was
This
was that.
2004. August.
Yeah, so it was my
It's my freshman
freshman
year
year
of high
of college.
Damn.
And I was still a CIT, so this all pencils.
Damn.
And we went and saw it in theaters, and it was fucking awesome.
Did it play well with the whole group? Everyone liked
Not
it?
the girls, to be honest with you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Even though strong female lead,
Right.
She's very
right.
badass.
extremely badass,
Alexa Woods.
takes
Yeah.
a
Mountaineer.
call. Takes a call. This is one of the things I want to talk about. Ice climbing. How'd you get reception in Nepal? In
Just
2004?
tech.
There's no 4G.
It's a semi-futuristic. All
Sat
right,
phone.
it's set up in the second movie that this is kind of an alternate future.
Yeah, that's true. Predator 2 takes place in 1997 Los Angeles, which was 7 years ahead of their release date as a film. So
it's alt future.
that's a
Yeah,
near
alt
alt
future,
future.
yeah,
Got it. Okay,
and it's
that
so
explains.
very Mission Impossible 2. Tom Cruise climbing a mountain. He meets.
Truly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I was
Except
thinking.
I liked that the twist of the guy being there.
Yeah.
I was kind of in like that's cool and
Yeah, it was fun.
cinematic.
It was
I
fun.
like that.
Little
Tom
side
Cruise
note
didn't have that.
about no.
He had the sunglasses and the exploding, which was
he
also
did
very cool.
The hanging off
maybe
backwards thing.
He does his own
Pretty dope.
stunts.
He does his own stunts. Well, they had a stunt lady doing the climbing, so they got a rock climber.
Uh-huh.
And they made her climb an ice wall.
She's not an ice climber.
She's not an ice climber.
This isn't
she
what I
fell
do.
off.
No.
She was tied up, but she fell off.
Is that what they used for the scene?
Yeah, they said that they they cut away right before
Wow.
They could have used
I mean,
that.
you know, I guess they didn't want to.
Shit.
Well, they wanted her to seem capable, I guess.
Well, she was.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if she fell, I mean, you know.
Sure.
But yeah, so I just thought
That's
that
how
was
the
funny.
movie opens.
Yeah.
With our heroine on an ice wall.
Oh, the
Okay.
extended
The
version
extended
is different.
version's
There's
different.
what's the intro?
Do you want to go for it?
I'll do my best. And
Yeah,
fill in the
please.
blanks. The extended version, because I watched them both.
Me too.
It opens with the whaling camp in 1904.
What?
Yeah.
And you
100
got
years
the
before.
guy, he's wearing like a tunic and he's got suspenders and he's got
What?
the mining shit going. JD's basically like dressed up as this
I
fella.
try and bound as somebody from the movie.
Incredibly fucking brilliant stuff. And he gets utterly murked by predators. Just
Yeah.
like,
well, yeah,
sick.
you think the predator's there, and then you see the xenomorph come out.
Sick.
And
I
then-
gotta watch
and
that.
then it cuts to helicopter aerial shot of her on the ice wall.
Yeah.
How do they cut that?
It's an extra 15 seconds. I mean, it's like
I don't know how they got around to.
I mean, it is tight. It is fast paced.
Yeah, they were talking about
The cut that I watched.
Yeah, the director was talking about how he still didn't want to show the aliens until about an hour in because he wanted to build character stuff.
Mhm.
So I have something on this.
Uh-huh.
Do you know when we're assuming that if someone's listening to this, they've seen the movie. We're spoilers.
Yeah, this is
I'll
spoiler.
give them a plot at some point, but yeah, go ahead.
Exactly.
Not yet done.
No, it's fine.
The first meeting of the alien and the predator in the film is at the exactly 60-minute mark.
Oh, interesting.
Movie hits an hour, alien fights predator. That's all the runway you were going to get. And it's like not a short film.
No, it's an hour 40.
41.
Yeah. It's like that's on the longer end for this period of time as
Yeah,
action
yeah.
movies, right?
I don't know.
But I
They
thought it was
keep it down 90
fascinating that it was
minutes is-
exactly 60 minutes
That is
for
interesting.
the first altercation.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that was a studio note. Maybe Paul W.S. turned in the longer cut where he was feeling himself on some of this fluff, this historical tangent.
The all three cultures pyramid.
It was the first sculpture. It was like, what are you talking about?
So I could
The
read all
first-
these hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
They just so clearly didn't call anyone who
No.
knows anything about history or like early civilizations. They were just like, I vaguely
It
know
was
about fucking pyramids.
2004. They didn't
There's
need
a predator.
to.
They
Whatever.
ran like 3 episodes of Ancient Aliens and they said, we got all we need. And they saved the 60 to 70 million. There were no consultants on the history or the geology or the archaeology at all.
But it fucking ruled.
It whips
loved
ass.
It was one of my favorite parts.
It's great.
the like deep flashback into
Very cool.
proto predator time.
It
Yeah.
was dope.
Predator gods fighting armies of xenomorphs.
That shit on the temple. First of all,
Incredibly
CGI
cool.
not bad at all.
I agree.
No, I
I
didn't
want to
think so
talk
either,
about it.
yeah.
The effects are great.
The effects are great.
All the way through, the effects are
There's a
good.
couple stutter steppy scenes with the xenomorph. I couldn't quite figure out.
They're kind of
why.
repetitive. I think the xenomorph has a repetitive visually, and they often do the close-up of the slimy mouth and the mouth coming out
Get
of the
you
mouth.
every time though.
But because it's a practical effect, and this was my critique, controversially, of the original Jurassic Park, the special effects do not age well because the practical effect was not, it was not, you couldn't manipulate it enough
Yeah.
to give yourself enough looks and emotions from the creature to play with to give you the variety of shots. And I think that was the problem with
totally
the
fair.
Alien.
I think that's totally fair. Are we still table setting? Are we just like into it now?
I mean, we're kind of jumping
We're in
around. I'll give you the plot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mountaineering guide Alexa Woods is
Badass.
climbing some ice when she gets a call from the mysterious billionaire Charles Bishop Wayland to join an expedition investigating a heat bloom deep underneath the ice around Antarctica. The heat bloom has revealed what looks like a pyramid, so he convinces Alexa to lead a whole crew of badass killers and smarty pants down to the pyramid, where they are beset by 3 predators from space. The chase turns into a 3-way fight as an imprisoned alien queen awakens from cryogenic stasis to start birthing baby xenomorphs. It's full-on Alien versus Predator from there out, with the humans dying one by one and the mystery of the pyramid and the origin of human civilization being revealed. Lex survives by winning the respect of the lead predator, only to witness a climactic one-on-one battle between him and the alien queen. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, but when they both die, I don't know what to think anymore.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's Alien versus
Excellent
Predator.
synopsis.
I just want one correction. She works for an environmental group.
Is that what it was?
She's a tour guide.
Mhm.
Tour guide.
Yeah,
She's like
look
an
at you.
I thought she was like an extreme sports tour guide though. She's like a Nepal
She says
ice
she
wall guide.
works for an environmental group, and that's what she tells the guy when they're in the helicopter.
Well,
going
for correcting Paul, which is a thing I love to do and don't get to do very often. I believe the call
kinda
she
my
got
brand.
wasn't from Bishop Wayland himself. It was from
His
Bishop
guy.
Wayland's lieutenant.
Who's
Terry guy.
kind of a badass lieutenant.
Indeed.
Pretty cool character.
All by himself. In inscrutable accent.
Couldn't, yeah.
The British
wouldn't have been
accent?
able to tell you where he
It's
was
like
from.
it's almost like one of those like Audrey Hepburn transatlantic joints.
Interesting.
Like
Hey, he was in some of the James Bond films, so that's British people like him.
He's cool.
I liked him a lot.
I thought so too.
I got to look up his name.
I do think it's interesting that these movies do get stars from other countries to be in the movie, because like the Italian guy, he's a big star in Italy.
Interesting.
Like they're
Oh,
saying
he's like a big Italian.
yeah, he's like
film
an
star.
Italian film star. And then the guy in Predator 2, the Cuban guy, he's a big Cuban actor.
Oh.
So A-listers from other countries is part of the trick.
Yeah,
here.
it is
I
interesting.
dig that.
gives it an I kind of chalk that up to Paul W.S. Anderson, because the casting I thought was very different in this time around, and there weren't.
Yeah, he pulled a lot from movies he had already done. He got a lot of people from the Resident Evil, and but which the secretary guy was also in Resident Evil.
That's true.
But yeah, it was just a very different kind of feel from the first two Predators. I thought.
The very first two scenes evoke other movies that did. When the Italian guy is in Mexico digging and he finds the bottle
Finds
cap,
the
that
Pepsi
was
Cola
which
cap.
is
yeah.
cool.
That's fucking Jurassic Park. That's
It is.
exactly
It is
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Park. It is 100. It's not even an homage. It's
1000%.
stolen directly. Yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah, and then
It's like there's not that many new ideas, you know?
Yeah.
That was kind of what I was thinking about when I was thinking about this whole connected universe thing with Blade Runner and Alien, and
Mhm.
like, how are we supposed to contemplate this as a canon of science fiction shit? I was just like, who cares?
So I did some research.
What's the meaning of any of it?
Do you know what the first? You probably do, and you probably talked about this in your Predator 2 episode. The first crossover evidence was in the Alien versus Predator is in the same universe
He's going to know. JD.
From the comic books you're talking about?
after
After the
in
comic?
Predator 2 in the film.
Yeah, where you
Oh,
see
the
the
skull of the
xenomorph skull.
xenomorph?
at the-
You got
yeah,
it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In his
skull
trophy room.
in the trophy
Yeah.
room. That's right.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
It's really
yeah,
good.
I mean, that's what
I mean,
sparked the whole thing.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I think Predator as a franchise would just make a lot more sense and like connect with a wider audience if Predator 2 hadn't just dropped the bag so epically in its shittiness. People hated it so much they didn't, and it established this wider lore of who the Predator civilization is,
Mhm.
and this like what the bounty role, the trophy searching, all of that is in Predator 2. So then when they exploded into Alien versus Predator, no one knows what to think anymore.
Well, it's a little bit. I mean, it's like it carries over some DNA, but there's a lot of sort of just like reboot, like
Yeah.
stuff
Well, they were trying to
going
get
on here.
Cameron to do it, and he said no.
For this
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
where you
he
get
was
Paul
writing a
W.S.
draft, but
Anderson.
then when he found out that they're trying to do an Alien vs Predator crossover, he was like, "I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my time doing this." And he equated it to Frankenstein meets the Wolfman,
Mhm.
and that's a scene in one of the beginning scenes. That movie is playing in the
Oh,
background.
it's so good.
Yeah, as like a fuck you to.
I
maybe.
love that so much.
Yeah.
Just there's a scene, there's a quote from Bishop Wayland,
Mhm.
I think when they first meet,
Mhm.
where he says, and I wrote this down because it was so insane, "I'm not the only billionaire with a satellite above Antarctica."
Billionaire.
Love it.
Crazy.
It's amazing.
I love it. That tells me everything about the world.
Yeah, right. Isn't that so now, like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most dramatic
It is
PowerPoint
right now.
they had going on in that ship. Is what I kept thinking.
That kind of brings me back to the special effects. I had a whole, I mean, they're so good.
They're so good.
The first two Predator movies did not have good effects. The 14-year jump in real-time advancements, but I think it was like the perfect mix of the physical and the digital. It was such a tasteful combination.
The practical effects and the special effects.
Yeah, they had a lot of miniatures. They did so many miniatures for this.
For what?
This
What was
thing.
the miniature?
Only
that
tell
town.
the place I could tell was when the brood mother crashes the queen. What are we calling her?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
called
the
her
queen.
Alien Queen.
Yeah.
Alien Queen works. When the Alien Queen crashes into one of the whaling buildings at the end, it's like
Mhm.
so obviously like a miniature
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
thrown, like an action figure getting thrown across a room at like a balsa wood
That
building.
makes sense.
Yeah.
The whaling village. This is a miniature.
Yeah, for sure.
And when they did the explosion thing, they just had it on a table and they just like pulled the bottom of the table out and it like fell.
Perfect.
And that's how they shot that. So it was a lot like in Indiana Jones 4 when they had a miniature of that town that they blew up for the nuclear explosion that Indy survives by being in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Fallout
stuff.
television show references that.
Oh, interesting.
The fridge nuke
Yeah,
moment?
yeah.
In a positive light or in a
Oh
negative
yeah,
light?
because they put the kid in
The
there at
kid
the
is-
beginning. And that's how he
the
survives.
kid who
Yeah.
becomes the Brotherhood of
Oh,
Steel.
Yeah.
That's kind of it's positive.
Yeah, fridges for nuclear safety.
Fridges work.
But yeah, so they used a lot. All the practical special effects guys that did the commentary, they were saying like, yeah, they used a little bit of everything, 3D or the CGI, practical. They used puppets, and they were saying that if you only use one thing, if you only do CGI, you can see all the limitations of it. But if you're using everything, you can use the best parts of each thing and pull from it.
Brilliant.
But
They were the best team on this.
Yeah, it was
flick
great.
going away, right?
It kind of reminded me of Lord of the Rings in that like they knew the level. They knew they were hitting an aesthetic. They weren't trying to like be the best. They were trying to create this look with
They got
these
it.
tools. You know, it was intentional. It was really, really nicely done.
yeah.
Best of the series by far.
Oh yeah, and then the thermal cameras that they used to show the
Incredible.
the Predator
which is
sight.
interesting. Yeah, because they were saying, you know, in the first two films, those things they had to be put on helicopters because they were so big. The cameras were so big,
Oh.
and now it could be a handheld camera, and they were too good. Like they had to just digitally do the thermal camera stuff because in the sets, the thermal cameras that they were using could see past the set, and you could see like somebody's
Wow.
hot cup of coffee.
Oh shit!
behind the
they had
set.
to like
That's
dial back
hilarious.
the quality of the infrared.
They just had to CGI it.
That so they
Because-
faked. They couldn't just grab an old one.
Well, they wouldn't fit in the spaces.
The advancement between helicopter mounted infrared camera and we need to CGI this 14 years, did you say?
Mhm.
Yeah, something like that.
Happens fast.
And then like all this is all practical sets.
This was
shows-
cool. The sacrifice
It's
chamber.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's
great
cool.
job.
Yeah, that whole pyramid inside the pyramid is all practical sets, and they said that they shot it in Prague because if they shot it in LA, it was going to be like $20 million for them to build all these sets. But in Prague, they did all this for $2 million.
A 10x difference.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I mean, I don't know
Incredible.
if it's like the labor cost.
I was going to
or
say
what,
no
but
unions in Prague.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
Maybe.
but that's like, you know, he's saying that, you know, they had a big budget, but they had to really squeeze it hard. So he was saying like they only had 3 big flashlights to use. He's like, so in any scene, we only have 3 flashlights.
Oh, that's right. And the other ones are the green lasers from the guns.
Yeah, or just like they had little shoulder ones.
The
But he
green
was
laser
like,
was cool.
The green lasers were
In
cool.
the
green
dark.
laser's cool. Yeah,
That's
Um,
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is all fun. I think it's fun stuff.
It's great. The making of is fascinating. I mean, it's such a bizarre production that this happened at all.
Yeah, and it was a super fast production. I think it only took a couple months to shoot.
Really?
Yeah, because again, they're not using any unions. They had a bunch of different units going at once.
Hmm.
So they were saying like, oh, we need a gun, we need this. So the props people kept saying, oh, we had to build another gun to give to them, which is also just another funny
Like
thing.
the Predator gun, the
Yeah,
shoulder
the
gun.
Shoulder mounted
shoulder gun,
cannon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying they had all these molds and stuff, and they had to ship them over to Prague, but they only got as far as like Reykjavik or something, and they had to
Sure.
like send somebody to go get them because they're being like, oh, they'll be here tomorrow, and just kept delaying their shooting because they had to ship everything out. And like a lot of the goo that they use for the aliens,
So much goo.
acid goo.
yeah, they said is all KY jelly, and that kept getting confiscated from like the government. They like would like hold that because they're like, what are you doing?
KY
Dangerous in
jelly
some way?
makes the best
That's
alien
what they were saying, yeah.
acid goo.
Yeah, because they had different levels of goo. They had like some super thick viscous stuff.
Yeah,
definitely.
And then they had like different,
because like the face hugger egg goo is a different consistency than the alien.
The face
gets his
huggers.
fucking
Can we talk about
tail
these face
whacked off
huggers?
Goo, yeah,
these flying vaginas all over the place. Just,
incredible.
and then the penis thing coming out.
Yeah,
I mean they're
They're
it's
not
surprising
subtle.
they didn't get above a PG-13 rating.
for like the intersex
when
nature of
that face hugger thing coming out of the
well, it was the
penis
slow
coming out of
motion
the
when he was
pussy and
coming
going
at
into
the
mouth. I mean,
yeah.
that's very sexual.
And then you go up there
Yes,
and they're
that's
kind of
true.
just getting like choked out. Like,
yeah, I
like,
mean, it's a very
There is something about that, I guess, that is sexual. But
you guess.
I mean,
it
it's
didn't
literally
get to me.
reproductive. It's how
Yeah,
they
I mean,
breed.
they look
Yeah.
like
The
little
brood mother
penises.
hatches the egg. The face hugger emerges from the egg. It then needs a human host, which is the whole lore with the sacrifice chamber.
Yeah,
And it hugs the face voluntarily, I suppose, in the sacrifice chamber
Well, yeah,
guest
at first
case, involuntarily, as it were, with our Space Marines, or not really. What are we talking about
These
here?
guys?
These guys. There's
Yes,
the
they're
drilling
like
This
crew. There's the archaeology, history, ancient aliens crew.
Yeah.
Hieroglyphs crew, and then there's the greed crew, like the bishop
They're just
Whaling
like,
crew,
they're like
rich guy.
hired guns,
Mercenaries.
Yeah, like just like in the first
Mercenaries.
ones, they're mercenaries.
Mercs.
Yeah,
yeah
Private security.
yeah, like Arnold and his team, they're mercenaries, right?
Yeah, but then the human host, this might be in other lore
right.
from aliens. They can't become a xenomorph without the human being body.
Mm-hmm.
They can't go from face hugger to xenomorph.
They need to incubate.
They need to
in somebody's
incubate in the
body.
human, and then they need to chest burst.
burst.
Well, not just humans. Apparently, they can do it in predators.
Oh, apparently.
Apparently.
Spoiler, twist ending.
Twist
spoiler.
ending.
Crazy moment.
Okay, so we're there. Can we quickly
sure, yeah.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
remember when they have infrared fucking eyes? Everything they see is an X-ray or
Uh-huh.
an.
Why couldn't
They
see
didn't
that?
notice the fucking
The guy in
little
there?
little
Oops.
larva inside their best buddy's corpse when they
Well,
were
that's what-
picking him up on the alien stretcher.
In the commentary, he said he made a point for them not to be wearing their masks when they came out. That was his.
Oh,
because we
corrected
saw his
for.
spiny face.
yeah.
But you can't come at Alien versus Predator. The lore is
Right.
on
No,
point.
They got it. They got it.
He goes, "That's my story, and I'm sticking to
guarded
it."
against. Look, it's good.
But yeah. And then I've
They
also
should've-
heard other people saying that, he should have killed himself when he knew he had something in him.
That would have
Like,
been the
that would have been
honorable
honor
predator.
code, the
yeah.
predator code. But they were saying their workaround or their headcanon was that the predator intended on killing himself eventually, but he was trying to, like help kill all the predator or the aliens before he did it.
Yeah, they
But
needed
he
to do the
died
cool
before he-
slide out the.
And they said even like,
Tunnel
wouldn't the
scene.
alien mother not have killed him? Like, put her tail through him if she knew he had a baby in him. But they're saying
Maybe.
that the director said that he intentionally, or I think this was in the commentary, that they intentionally put the tail, got him more in the growing stomach area, not the chest cavity. Then that's where the xenomorph.
This all
it
seems like
incubates.
CYA post game
I mean,
shit.
oh yeah,
man.
for sure.
This is-
Yeah. This is all just
It's okay.
retrofitting.
It's.
Retcon.
I mean, the guy loves the material.
Yeah.
Is something about
He
him.
won him over. Like a lot of people had pitched ideas, and he like had this idea and pitched them. And he had a picture of like the pyramid with all the xenomorphs crawling on top, and that's like,
Ugh.
There's an enthusiasm to the use of the IP in this movie that is
Yes.
undeniable.
Yeah,
that took me with it. I was
the way it shifts from things you know about Alien to things you know about Predator, and then combines them. It
did a great
it's
job.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
I think so too.
He found it.
yeah.
That's why I was so excited about Predator the franchise for our season, is because I knew that the new ones were good. So someone brought a fresh vision to Predator. I thought it wasn't going to take till Prey to see someone have a vision.
okay.
But I think this Paul W.S. Anderson, he saw something in Predator that no one else
I'm
had
so
seen
glad
before.
we all liked this a lot because I didn't know what I was walking
I
into.
loved it.
Yeah, it was just a
I
fun
loved
time
it.
at a movie. Yeah.
It's like a fucking fun ride.
yeah,
like,
it's just a fun summer movie,
hell yeah.
And
There's
again,
nothing.
I'm not bogged down with the lore of like Alien and stuff. Like my wife didn't like it as much because she was like, "Oh, an alien!
Really?
It's like the aliens, Prometheus. I guess the aliens come and they're the ones that like bring
That's
life to the
true.
planet or something like
That's
that."
true.
And here they're saying that the Youches are what they taught humans how to do stuff.
But this was also like to your point about the sort of rundown. It's a little bit of a rite of passage, right? Like these are like the teen predators that are like
these are.
applying for the next level of predatorship.
This was supposed to be.
This
There's
is like
supposed to be
their
a line where she goes, "You mean we're dealing with teenagers?"
It was in the extended version.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Teen predators all hopped up on hormones,
Mhm.
Yeah,
come
probably
down to
juiced
Earth,
up.
shoot a giant fucking hole in Antarctica. Perfect drill. Somehow missed the temple.
It's a sex
by
metaphor,
the way.
Paul. They're penetrating
A
the
lot of
ice.
sex metaphors.
You're seeing that
Huge.
a lot.
I mean,
the
think you're not
pyramid
seeing it
is a
enough.
symbol for the mother, brood mother. She's in
Yes.
there. I mean, there's eggs. The scene with the laying of the eggs, like the elephant.
Again, I'm like, how did they get
the
away with
shrunk.
some of this stuff?
Egg thing was like, ugh.
They must have a good
So
like
creepy.
MPAA ratings lobbyist to get this motherfucker under the R is.
yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, and they said it because it was very bloody, but since it was alien blood, they gave him a lot of leeway.
So green KY jelly,
Yeah, if it's
good.
not, yeah.
Red, bad.
And apparently, when the Wayland guy died, they CG'd some blood coming out of his mouth, and they're like, "Got to get rid of it. Too much blood."
So he can
Interesting.
suffocate to death, no problem. But if you
Right,
see
yeah.
a trickle of blood down the mouth, that's where they throw the flag.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
crazy.
Wayland would be a good character to talk about. I thought he was very interesting. The way that he and Lex developed a sort of father-daughter dynamic.
In the allotted time, he was still alive.
Yeah.
They killed him off way sooner than I thought they were going to.
You think?
Oh, interesting.
He died before.
He's
I
a
guess he
bigger
went
deal
about a
from the
third of the way
alien
in.
perspective, I think. If you're coming at this from an alien fan, as an alien fan, you expect more from him, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
To see Wayland of the Wayland-Yutani Corporation.
Right.
This is the guy that like founded the company.
The billionaire with the
Yeah.
satellite. Not the only one.
I thought he was I thought that relationship was grounding for both of them. I thought the performances were very strong, and that human.
Yeah, he wanted you to care for the characters. That's why. Yeah, that's why he spent all that time doing it.
Yeah.
Where would you count? I mean, is he like on the sort of evil billionaire spectrum? Is he like Bezos, Musk?
No,
Well, what
they
was
would
his
never go
innovation?
underground with a team.
They just send other
they would just
cannon
send.
fodder
Yeah, they would just
down
throw
there.
people down there.
I think Elon would want to consider himself the type who would want to be down there, but then he would chicken out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you
think
do with
he
that
would-
fight with Zuckerberg.
Right? They're supposed to box. What happened to that?
No, it was jujitsu, bro. Come on.
Whatever. Whatever they
Come
were
on,
doing, it
bro.
wasn't going to be any of that shit.
Yeah.
Is that the real Alien versus Predator? Zuck
Damn.
versus Musk.
Which one's which?
I know, right?
Musk is in the Epstein files. Who's more alien than Zuck?
Interesting.
That's actually
I've never
quite
seen
easy.
him blink. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right. He's full of green goo.
Good take,
Oh,
Paul.
God. I mean, it's sad though. I made myself sad halfway through saying
Back
that.
to Bishop
It's a fucking
Whalen.
bummer.
So we,
Yeah.
we all agree he's a better person than either of those guys.
And my wife's take was that the Waylands, none of the Waylands in the future would ever have been this hands-on. They would have just thrown people
Yes,
at it.
that's true. That's something from the Alien movies. He's always the stand-in for the corporate overlord is always in like the first 10 minutes, or isn't part of the action, is like hiring the crew to go.
But but he was down there and he was like, "This is my life's work. Like this is the denouement of my."
Yeah.
I didn't quite get what the fuck he was trying to.
I think what he was saying was sometimes life is not meaningful for like having more of it, but having better experiences during it.
Sure. But why was he so? It was just the heat signature. Did he think that it was a mystery? Like,
why did he want to go
why did
down
he
there at all?
spend all this money and selling these people and
Shit.
go down himself to probably die?
Exploring.
Sense of adventure?
Yeah, that's
Really?
what I guess. I
It's
mean,
like,
I thought
I'm
it was
rich and I
shorthand
want
for we're not-
edgelord
We're not
experience.
thinking about it too hard.
Fair enough.
Rich
No,
guy
I
wants to
wanna
get
think
there.
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I know.
Hypothetically-
We are doing that, but you know, shorthand for the movie.
Well, if Wayland-Yutani, what the company does is create replicants.
Right.
Is that so? They're creating like fake humans that are stronger and
Yeah,
more
his whole thing is
agile
to
and-
live longer. That's like his thing. Is like he wants to live longer.
He's one of
right?
these extensionist
yeah,
people.
yeah,
what are they
it's-
called? There's like a whole breed of those
I'm familiar
weirdos.
with
Scrooges.
that. Boy,
Longevity lovers.
Kara Swisher has a show about that coming out. I'm kind of excited
Really?
about it. Yeah, on CNN.
About like the longevity obsessives?
yeah, and like all the rich guys who like Blood Boys and like all that.
You know, Ray
I'm really
Kurzweil
interested.
hasn't like eaten a solid meal in like 30 years or something.
No, but
He
that's
subsists entirely
something
off of like
crazy.
fistfuls of vitamins. Yeah.
crazy.
Again, yeah. Is it what's better? Is that better to live 100 years like that, or fucking eating steak and
I
dying
like
at 60?
fucking piece of pizza, man. Like,
Yeah, dude. I mean, I get it. I mean, my this is kind of a different thing, but you know, all my grandparents and stuff, they're getting to that point where they're like, I'm just gonna die doing what I want.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that all my elderly relatives, that's the point they get to. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, I mean, to me, it's a, you know, it's a life value thing and how they value what they want to do and blah, blah, blah. And they've all been dying recently. So anyway,
Can I ask?
But that's why Wayland went on the expedition, right?
This is like because
he
he like
wanted-
got a terminal
he wants to
diagnosis.
experience it.
He's got the crazy fucking butane tank full of whatever medicine he's huffing the whole time around.
Yeah.
But he
Whippets.
knows he only has a couple days left. So that's
Days? You think it's days
wonder
at that
if
he
point?
was basic. Well, when the predator looks in his chest
He sees the cancer.
and decides to spare him initially,
Right.
God, that rules.
he's riddled with disease.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the takeaway, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just not going great in
okay.
there.
Yeah.
And then he tries to hit him with the
Flamethrower.
flare gun
Yeah.
flamethrower.
which was cool, but
Very cool.
completely brushed off in a way that was even like that
Predator's just
Predator,
like, is it a little
not even
warmer in
notice.
here? Yeah,
Yeah.
he just got flame blasted.
Turns around and just
It's like,
aces
fine, I'll
him.
stab
Cool.
you.
That was cool shit.
But yeah, well, the actor had a cold that whole time, so they worked into that him being sick thing.
Oh, so that's like a
I think
legit
that was,
pertussis? Like that's like a
yeah,
it's
that
got
was
some
him
real
being
phlegm.
sick. Yeah.
Fucking that's a method actor.
Movie
man.
magic.
That's amazing.
That's Harrison Ford showing up to the set with dysentery and not wanting to do the whip sword fight.
Everyone
And
got
he just shoots
dysentery.
the guy.
Also, everyone got dysentery on the first Predator.
Wait, that's the origin of that scene?
You-
I was
you didn't
taught
know
in
that?
film class that it was just Western chauvinism and racism. It was you have the Arab guy swinging the sword around,
Uh-huh.
and then the white American just shoots him, and it was like
interesting.
an allegory. It was literally just
interesting.
dysentery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking blown away.
I mean, Spielberg
Hold on
could
to
have
your
had
butts.
a
Broadman
underlying
lied to
thing.
me. Like, holy shit.
It would have been interesting. Well, I mean, there's a whole thing that I didn't know if we were going to get into it or not, but there's a whole.
we better not. We'll cut this out.
Well, maybe we
Yeah,
will.
we're gonna
See
go.
how it
there's
goes,
a
let's
whole
see how it
thing
goes.
We'll cut this out.
about aliens coming and teaching primitive races how to build stuff is inherently racist.
100%. Well, the entire conceit of Ancient Aliens is that there's no way
Colored people.
someone
could-
from the southern
Yeah.
hemisphere could have built all this fancy stuff while the white guys were up in caves fucking
Yeah.
in France painting buffalo.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Hey, I disagree with that.
Okay.
Wait, where
that it's racist or not?
where are you on the Ancient Aliens racism spectrum? Like, not?
Fresh to it. I have not been
But the-
alerted
but-
to. I've never thought about it
So
at all.
the conceit is, as stated, it is there's no way these quote unquote lesser
Yeah.
civilizations
Yeah.
could have invented these things, which is why Egyptians, Aztec, who's the third in
It
the
was like Southeast Asia.
Congo. It was like a C.
Indonesia,
Something like that.
Right?
I'll look it
there's
up.
no
Yeah.
way, and that's the whole conceit behind like the History Channel Ancient Alien stuff is that it's a Western coping mechanism to say that there's no way any of these civilizations with folks with higher levels of melanin could have built these complicated things. So it must have been aliens. That's the only
Cambodians,
It's an
explanation.
interesting
Mayans,
analysis.
and Aztecs.
There it is.
Well, Cambodians,
Cambodians.
Mayans, and Egyptians, I think, is what they talked about.
Cambodians.
But then the Aztec thing is the Aztec calendar they were talking about. That's actually the Mayan calendar.
It is.
Yeah. Something that they
And
didn't
did
do
you
any
know-
research on.
So the code that he uses to unlock that sarcophagus where the
With guns.
shoulder cannons
Yeah.
are in
it's just sick.
was today's date. Did you notice that?
Yes.
So the April 10th or whatever, maybe it was October 10th, whatever the day of the expedition was in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie, that was the code he used to unlock the sarcophagus. Why would it be that?
Well, because there was
That's a
there
great
was some
question.
consent about like they had conceit that the aliens had to lure people to that location now
Because it was the hunt.
Yeah, because it's that 100-year hunt that they do now. So they have to lure people because they don't have sacrifices anymore. So that's why they put the heat signature up to try and get people, lure people there.
So that was the bait. The
Wait,
bait was
yeah,
the
it
heat
was bait.
signature.
Someone baited that?
Yeah, the
The
Predators.
Predators.
That
The
was
Predators
Predators.
baited it.
They went
Yeah.
over that. They like clicked right through it during the
Yeah.
giant temple blast away scene.
Okay. Huh.
And so, yeah, they got the people there. And then so the teenage Yautjas are supposed to get in there, kill a predator first without their blaster cannons. Kill an alien with their blaster without their blaster cannons. Then they're blooded, and then they can get their blaster cannon.
Because the sarcophagus,
Right.
it was like this is
The
very
trigger point.
video game
Yeah,
coded.
yeah.
Like this whole movie is like achievement unlock, and like the blaster cannons was supposed to be like stage 2. Like
Yeah.
now you have to go kill the brood mother
Oh,
or the queen alien.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
This did not click in for me, but I love this.
Well, then the other cool thing about the temple, it changes shape every 10 minutes.
right. Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
As a guy who just like grew up on like Legends of the Hidden Temple and like cared about Egyptian mythology and all this kind of shit, a temple that moves around every 10 minutes as like a puzzle, like a deadly puzzle, like hit me right in the fucking brainstem. That was so cool. I love that so much.
So what is the like in-universe like explanation for that? Well, how would a temple move every 10 minutes?
Well,
like,
it's
what
part
is
of the
that?
challenge. It's part
Why?
of the
Yeah,
hunt.
it's
Like
it's a maze
to make it more difficult.
Well,
Yeah.
again, we're
for the
talking about the
teens.
Greek legends, Greek mythology link. We're talking about that. It's like the Minotaur and the
labyrinth.
labyrinth and the Minotaur
right.
thing. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. They were just throwing it all at it.
Yeah. A lot of metaphors, Paul.
Hey, I'm there for it. I
You're
love
only
it.
getting the sex ones.
I wanted to discuss this one linguistic
Sure.
thing in the movie that drove me fucking crazy. There was 2 sentences in a row where the British attaché, who's we don't know, said, Mr. Whalen, it's an abandoned whaling station. So you have whaling. And I went, no!
I didn't know what it took me a minute to be like, oh, whales.
Right.
They're hunting whales.
And then the next sentence is, we'll use this base as a base camp. I don't want that.
Base and
Can we
base?
just do one fucking round of edits on this?
No.
To Whalen disambiguation and base to base camp?
There was another moment like that where I was like, this isn't quite human how they're interacting with each other. It was early on when the guy was in the lab or like the science, like I don't know. And he got some notification and he got up and he was like, let's take a closer look at this. And it's like, you already got up to go look at it. Why did you then say that? It was just like a weird... That's kind of Paul W.S. Anderson to me too. Like he doesn't really understand how people interact with each other. That's a fixture of his films.
I think that's actually true. Like the actual dialogue between people is unnatural.
a little awkward.
Yeah.
A little awkward.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they had the trying to force the chemistry between the Italian guy and her. When he
Didn't
says
take.
about the hunter's moon and she like giggles at him twice.
We didn't
It's
like that.
oh, that's why she's. I mean, it was just shorthand.
It was
movie
like,
stuff that
I mean, if it was, I didn't
cheap.
watch it with captions, but it feels like it should have been nervous laughter, not like
Yeah.
flirtatious
Oh,
laughter.
interesting.
Like,
Okay.
just,
Yeah,
She was doing flirty.
flirty laughter.
Yeah.
But she's serious. She's
Opportunity
serious about
lost.
ice.
She's serious about ice.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh,
whole
that's true.
thing.
That's true.
I think the most unrealistic thing about this movie is that a woman of color likes the cold.
What?
You never see. Ask anybody.
I have
Any person of color, if they
different-
fuck with the cold, they say no.
I have a different take on this. It was the fact that when she gets out, she's running around Antarctica
Right,
in
yeah,
a
yeah.
tank top.
You're right. Yeah. Well, not tank top, but yeah, it's
not warm enough.
Yeah, it's just a shirt.
Have you watched like any of those like penguin documentaries from the South Pole? You got to be in
Yeah.
like 20 fucking layers. If you open the door, you die.
Yeah.
Like,
it looked cold.
yeah,
It was
it's
windy.
cold.
It was so windy. The guys at the beginning didn't even notice when the Predator spaceship flew over them.
I did notice
Like
that
really low.
when they're in the ship and
It
they're
was
doing their
invisible.
thing, just talking about stuff. All these guys are wearing turtlenecks and shit, and she's just walking around with like her blouse open like this, so you
Mhm.
can see her chest.
Yeah, totally. That
I mean,
was a
that's just-
directorial choice.
Yeah, that's a.
Everybody else was
And we all
bundled up.
loved it, didn't we? Huh?
Bundled
We're
up.
like, get a knife, fool, huh, Paul? Ooh, I love this. The condoms argument for guns.
I had that
This
too.
was very fun.
Tell
I
me
had
this.
that too.
Tell me this again.
I had that too. Yeah.
Explain this.
Well, because when the blonde chick, mercenary chick's like loading her gun,
Mm-hmm.
Lex comes over and she goes, 7 seasons on the ice, and I've never seen a gun, help anybody. And the lady says that it's like a condom. I'd rather need it.
I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Huh.
It's like if Trump did that for his gun stuff, I might be on board for the Second Amendment.
So the sentence that I wrote down was bringing the gun is insane. Comparing it to a condom is deranged. Because like
You never thought of your penis as a gun?
well, I am an American man, so I've been taught to do that for 40 years. She puts the 9 in her under armpit holster and the guy goes, what do you need that for? And like, what's who's the cinema rule about you don't bring a gun unless you intend on using it?
Yeah.
Schrodinger's law. Or
Probably
whatever.
not.
Schrodinger's gun.
Gun.
Cat.
Is that-
no Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah,
It's
that's a whole
yeah,
different
what
thing.
the fuck is this?
He's
Pavlov's
shooting you
gun.
around.
Is it Pavlov's gun? Let's go with
That's
Pavlov's
dog. It's
Fuck.
Chekhov's gun.
It's Chekhov's gun. You're right. Good job. We
Nice.
got
We
there
got-
eventually.
Yeah, we did it.
Pavlov's, Chekhov's dogs.
Let's Lopez logic right there. You get to it.
And then the Irish dude with the flare immediately goes violating rule number 1. Like immediately. Like the second she gets done with the rules, there he is walking around. And then do you remember what the the noise he heard ended up being?
No.
Oh, the penguin?
Fucking penguin.
Oh yeah, the penguin.
Like it's a raccoon.
Yeah,
Because they
It's
couldn't, they couldn't do a
Antarctic
jump scare with a
raccoon.
cat because the
Good
cat
moment.
couldn't be there, so they made it a penguin.
Fucking
good.
great.
Which again, another wife take is that a penguin would never be there. It's too
She is
inland.
100% right.
Yeah,
There's
and that,
no way.
apparently that's like a hot. It's like a more of a hot climate penguin. So they actually had to have a place that they could keep it warmer.
Oh.
Did you know they shot this in Prague though? Everything was shot.
I
in
heard
Prague,
about
just
that.
so you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know why they were at the abandoned whaling station or why they like made sure you saw that there was a big whale skeleton and they were like, what's that? And then we're like whale bones till the very end when it becomes a key part of the broodmother fight because she goes crashing fucking through it and it slows her down.
Yeah, it's
and it's
cool.
really cool. Never introduce a whale skeleton unless you're going to
Silveri's
check off
whale skeleton.
Yes.
The famous fourth one.
Now you
Yeah,
know.
they were.
Chekhov's gun, Pavlov's dog, Schrodinger's cat, and Silveri's
Silveri's
whale skeleton.
Yeah, they said
It's
they
a
kept,
universal rule.
yeah, they kept saying they had to throw things in front of the Queen Mother alien because they're like in 2 strides she would have caught up to the lady. So they just had to keep throwing things in
but like
front
you
of her
have to
to slow her
respect
down.
the foresight at the beginning of the movie. They're like, we got to throw a fucking whale skeleton out,
Yeah.
otherwise the
I mean,
broodmother's
the
going to
director
catch
knew
him
what
at
he
the
was
end.
doing. Because
really
something
good.
that really got my attention is in the directing, he was talking about how he knew he was going to desaturate everything to make it like a low, a more muted color palette. So like
Interesting.
everything they're wearing is super bright.
Oh.
Like her red thing is actually way
Whoa.
Because they
brighter.
had turned it down on
Yeah.
purpose.
And like the predator's eyes are super yellow. And so when they color corrected it in digitally, it brought everything down. Which
Wow,
is
you can't just wing AVP. You got to like really
I mean, yeah.
You can just tell where his passion is, you know? It's
making
in these
6.7s all day.
6.7. He's consistent.
Oh, that's another.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had this is when all the predators have to be bigger and badder than the last one.
And they
So
were
got a guy that's
beefier,
like-
they were bulkier.
It's like a 9-foot tall predator.
Yeah, the guy is like 7
It's like Victor
7 feet tall
Wembanyama.
for real. Yeah, they got one guy who's 7 feet tall, and so they couldn't find other people that were that tall to be the other predators. So they kept having to do like eyesight, like visuals. Like all the predators had to be like kind of staggered, so that one didn't look super
Like
tall.
that picture
Lord of the Rings stuff.
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
the-
There is
Like
a lot
Joe
of
Biden and
crossover
Jimmy
with
Carter,
the,
you know,
with the
picture?
looking or the visual.
Maybe that's what
tomfoolery
it was that
they
clicked
do.
for me so much because it was visually it's a similar era to the Jackson
Oh, yeah,
trilogy.
yeah.
They probably knew a lot of the same people, used a lot of the same
Mhm.
techniques.
Yeah,
the
I mean, Prague
miniatures.
is closer
the
to
use
New
of-
Zealand, isn't it?
Hey,
It's in Europe. Isn't Prague closer to New Zealand?
from where we
From
are.
From us, yeah.
I think it depends which
See, you
way
guys
you
are
go
acting
around.
like you
It's
didn't know.
close.
I don't know.
They're both very far, I would say. Both
I'll cut
very
that
far.
part out.
No, that's great.
Paul, you ridiculous guy. Okay, now we're back in it.
Let me tell you about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because
Okay.
you told me in the first movie, they asked him every time to come back to the franchise. Every time they were making a new one, they asked him to come back as Dutch because he survives the first one.
Right.
He kills the predator,
Right.
of course. And I thought that's crazy. No way. But literally both times, and now in this one, he reportedly was going to do it.
A
But
return or a
on-
cameo?
A cameo.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah.
only if he lost the governor's election.
What?
Yeah, he was
that was the
rerunning for
exact
governor, yeah.
timing.
That's an insane precondition.
Because he wouldn't have had
Well, he wouldn't have had time to do it if he got the governorship again.
But he knew for a fact he was going to win again. There was no doubt in any political observer's mind that Schwarzenegger was headed for another term.
No, I think this is
Oh,
his first
I
term.
don't know about that,
This is
brother.
the 2003
No,
recall
this is his
election.
Oh, fair
After
enough. Okay.
so-and-so
yeah, you're right.
resigned.
You're right.
oh, I
Jerry
thought this
Brown.
was his reelection.
No, I think
My
it's his
bad.
first time because it was unclear.
Okay.
And he was kind of a surprise winner. Anyway, it was close.
Do you think Donald Trump becomes president if Arnold Schwarzenegger is never governor of California? Did that create the entertainment permission structure for this era?
I think Reagan had already done it. He'd already
Yeah, but
broken
that's what
the
I'm trying to
ceiling.
separate. Like Reagan set the table maybe for Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger set the table maybe for Trump.
I would like to be more familiar with the movies Reagan made before looking at that because I think
They're
Schwarzenegger's
westerns.
movies are like big and broad in a
Sure.
way that points to Trump in the
No one sees
level
Trump
of
and says,
entertainment.
tough guy.
Well, unfortunately, 30% of Americans do.
Some
And here
people.
we fucking are.
Yeah.
Have you seen his biceps?
No one ever has.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you seen his
boy.
hands?
Oh,
Tiny and blemished.
Anyway.
What a guy, right?
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Would you
That
have gone
Donald
in-
Trump, yeah.
Would you have gone in the hole?
The hole down to go for the pyramid?
Yeah, would you go?
Fucking absolutely not.
As like
No
Paul
way.
Caroli, like audio producer, or as like
Paul Caroli, Merc for hire.
I'm gonna go down there and make a documentary about the crew.
you were the crew. I mean, you were
Yeah.
on there. This was a documentary.
Yeah. I don't know.
You wouldn't
Would
go?
you? I wouldn't go. It's scary. I don't care about this pyramid.
I'd probably be one of those pyramid dorks.
You want to go down and see the pyramid?
Look, like if my whole shit is I'm a fucking pyramid dork,
Yeah.
and they find one 2,000 feet under the ground in Antarctica, and the last time I tried to fucking open a tomb, it was a fucking Pepsi Cola cap from 1930. I'm going down the tube,
Yeah.
and I'm getting face hugged and alien impregnated and glued to the wall, and
the wall
Yeah, that
glue.
sucks.
the wall glue.
That was new in this movie. Is that I guess that's an alien thing?
I think it's an alien thing, but I'm not sure.
The wall
It's a-
glue. It's very gross.
They're just all stuck there, and then the guy wrestles the gun free.
You think you got it?
Ace is the face hugger, only for 30 minutes later it turns out chest cavity exploded.
Well, yeah, because you see he shoots the one, and you're like, yeah, victory for this guy, and then you see a
Mhm.
bunch of other eggs erupting.
Mhm.
The
And
eggs
you can't.
reminded
them
me
all.
so much. I know that it's like the alien cannon eggs, but
Yeah.
it reminded me so much of the eggs in Gremlins and Gremlins 2.
Interesting. Yeah.
Same shape.
I'm not in on Gremlins.
Really?
This is a blind spot for me. I understand the
Spielberg
one.
produced.
I
Uh-huh.
know he's my guy, and so I should do it.
My like childhood stuffy was a gizmo.
I like Gizmo. Yeah, my
Yeah.
aunt had a Gizmo.
You were in on this, Gremlins?
Yeah, I like Gremlins.
Love Gremlins. We watch it every Christmas.
Hmm.
It's like a Sylvester
That's how I watch
household
it every
Christmas film.
but yeah, it's good.
We're Jewish, so yeah.
It's more. Oh yeah, because it's more of a scary Christmas.
Scary Christmas. And it's
Yeah.
not about Christmas. It's
Yeah, yeah,
around
exactly. Yeah,
Christmas. Yeah.
Just
Like
like,
Jurassic
our guy. Who's the guy who directs the next one? Or
Oh, Shane Black.
yeah, Shane Black. He
All
makes
of
Yeah.
his films are around Christmas.
A lot
Almost
of them.
all of them, yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is, I
fucking
think.
love
Which is
that
great.
movie.
Lethal Weapon.
Jesus.
Iron Man 3
R.I.P.
is around
Val.
Christmas.
Yeah,
And he was in Predator 1, of course. One
he
of the
does
few
a
that didn't run
Predator
forever.
movie. It might be around Christmas. I can't recall. I've only seen it.
Shane Black
once.
did a Predator? He
does.
directed one of the Predators later?
He does. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That's going to be great.
I think he did the Predator.
The Predator.
Is that
Capital T,
next?
capital P.
What's
No.
no Alien
There's
versus
a Pre-
Predator Requiem?
Requiem.
Because this was so successful, they got to do a sequel. But they didn't invite Paul W.S. Anderson back.
Well, so successful. It made the money, was widely panned, and then Requiem was trashed universally, wasn't it?
Yes.
And it didn't do well at the box office.
Yes.
So double whammy for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, and again,
Should've
it kills
brought
the
back
franchise
Paul.
for another like fucking 10 years.
Right.
Well, it's kind of the same pattern as Predator 1, Predator 2, too. Because, like, Predator 1, they chose not to bring back Schwarzenegger. They didn't spend to bring back the star. They thought the concept itself was strong enough. And here, they clearly didn't think Paul W.S. Anderson was worth bringing back for Requiem. I mean, is actually the lead actress, and is she in Requiem? Is it a whole new cast?
Oh, I don't think she's.
I don't
in
know. I
it,
haven't seen
no.
it yet.
You haven't watched Requiem
That's the
even
one
once?
I haven't
watched
watched.
I
it.
yet.
rely on you to know all the future. Well, let me look. It's here, right?
Yeah, it's right
Here we
there.
are.
I don't think because what I know about it is that it takes place directly, like right after the events of the this one ends. The next one picks up.
Directly after.
Yeah, because the alien coming out of the Predator, it sinks the ship that
Oh,
the Predator's
shit.
on, and it lands in Colorado. And
Oh,
they,
shit.
Oh,
and they fight
shit.
It. Yeah,
That's going to be a big episode. It's
I
gonna be a
mean,
big one. That's the next episode.
home team
yeah.
episode.
City Casters did a whole thing about Colorado being a big thing in sci-fi.
Mm. Do you have
We
thoughts
are.
on that?
We're the home for the wonderful CRPG video game Wasteland 3.
There you go.
Takes place in Colorado.
Yeah,
Horizon New Dawn.
Yes. Also, some believe the Hunger Games.
oh yeah. They
Mhm.
talked about that on that episode.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Kind of
think-
thing.
Yeah.
Do you know there's mythology? I don't know if this is true. That if like DC gets nuked, the United States Capitol moves to Denver.
I read about this. This is in the 50s.
Interesting.
I meant to look at the footnotes, but there was a paper I was reading that cited that people in Denver were trying to promote it as the second capital in the 50s.
Those of us in the business during this whole Iran situation
Yeah.
dusted off our knowledge of how does that
nuclear
fucking
war
work? Like, does DC come here? Do we elect people? Like, how,
Yeah.
do we just give the capital
line
over?
of
Do we have to build a
succession?
new place? Like, what happens if?
I heard there's one in Lakewood.
A state capitol?
Yeah, facilities for. Built for.
Well, like the Federal Center?
Yes.
Holy shit, really?
Yes.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, I've been meaning to do an episode on this for years.
Oh, God, what a great idea.
I know. Well, they haven't let us in. But I know in the schematics I saw there's a bunker.
You're looking at schematics?
Yes.
Crazy.
And I at one point I did the research. There's a place in the Federal Center that is designed for the Senate and the Supreme Court.
There's a congressional bunker
the size of Congress
in my wife's district.
Yes,
that's fucking amazing.
She should dig up the dirt.
She can absolutely get you in there.
Yes,
I never have asked her for a favor. I'm gonna ask her for this one. This is worth it.
Then the cell phone service is spotty around there.
I'm sure.
It's like,
I'm not sure I'm allowed to talk about this, but I'm going to anyway. It is my understanding that part of how we got Sundance in Boulder is that someone uncovered subterranean multiplexes. Did you hear about this?
Sweet God. Where?
Somewhere in Boulder. There are like there's like an unfinished multiplex underground that had enough screens and was built out enough that Sundance was like, we can finish this and make it part of the thing.
Oh shit. That is going to be a crazy thing.
Fucking badass.
Fucking awesome. So we got a secret house in Senate.
Fuck
we got
you, Salt Lake.
Secret fucking Cineplex bunker. Colorado kicks ass. And no subway.
No one likes your salty lake anyway. Yeah, we don't have a train, but we got subterranean
Cineplexes.
Cinemarks.
Go.
We're going to talk about that Federal Center thing.
I can't fucking wait. I'm psyched
That's
on it.
real.
Well, I have to go.
What else? What else about Alien
A lot of
versus
slow
Predator?
motion in the
Paul
in this
W.S.?
Film. Also, yeah, and it was a big Matrix thing, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Matrix
Same
influenced it
era.
a lot. Yeah.
Matrix 1 was 99?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought there were two particularly good uses of slow-mo. I thought the facehugger leap, the first facehugger leap where having seen Alien, that's the fucking movie right there. Now we're in this mode.
That's almost the hold on to your butt moment right there.
I had it down.
This.
Okay. That's your hold on to the butt moment?
It was one of them that I put down. I think it's a good one.
In the commentary, the lead lady, she goes, yeah, at this part, my friend goes, she saw it in the theater and said out loud, look at that flying pussy. Didn't mean to do it in such a voice.
So
I didn't,
good. No, it's perfect.
It kind of came out
don't
weird.
change a thing.
Sorry.
No. What was your hold on to your butts?
Yeah, you gotta.
I mean, my hold on your butts moment's when the tail goes through the predator and then, and it lifts it up.
Final scene?
No, the beginning scene. The first scene that happens.
Got it.
Because you think the predator's going to kill her, but then the tail comes down, you see it. And the tail was so floppy because they just had a guy with a wire doing it.
So that's the puppetry part of the triumvirate of special effects.
First fight with the alien, the predator.
Tail operator.
Yeah, for real.
Just someone's cousin.
Yeah, for real.
It's like Vlad.
Bald.
Yeah.
They said that in the commentary that they had people come in to do puppetry and they're like, oh, where have you worked? And they're like, two of them were like, I've never worked on a movie. And one was like, I've been on a set once.
This is the guy from the store down the street.
And
great.
But yeah, because that first fight between the alien and the predator, which I guess took a month of shooting, a month out of their like 2 months of shooting.
That's like a 2-minute scene. I mean,
but they wanted it to be epic.
It was worth every second.
But yeah,
terrific.
Well, the first time I watched it, I was like, so the alien's tail doesn't really do much, but it's because that was like the one practical thing, and they're
whipping
flopping around. And you're saying that the predator. The alien, when they show it, it's kind of repetitive, but they're saying it was really hard for it not to just look like a guy in a suit. So that's like something that they were.
Yeah.
But for the big mother, they had an animatronic, a huge animatronic.
Well, she was like, bound to the ceiling for the majority of the film. So that's what I figured. Yeah. With obvious predator chains. Like they took great pains to let you know that those were predator chains.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool shit.
Very
cool. No, I saw the reliefs of the predator stuff and the historic, and then there's aliens here. And it's like, what's happening?
Because in the temple,
it's a great mystery.
There's that scene where I think it's Lex and the Italian dude are just like having a normal conversation in front of a gigantic relief of a predator, and no one fucking mentions anything.
Yeah.
Like you'd think like this would just
We're gonna talk about that? Yeah.
No.
Who's that guy?
No.
Okay, 18-foot hydraulic queen took 12 puppeteers.
Whoa.
And the computer that they had to like work it was like as big as this bookshelf.
I'm sure. Now you could run it off your phone.
Yeah, which is crazy. And they had to put a lot of
Raspberry
like
Pi.
Yeah, because it was really dangerous. Like there's no like stoppers on like the hydraulics and like how fast it can go and stuff. So they had to put a bunch of limiters in it. And they said the only thing they didn't put a limiter in was in the thing that comes out of their mouth. Their like
The
second mouth.
tiny mouth.
Yeah, and they blew out the alien's teeth in one of the sex.
Oh,
But they
boy.
didn't have any other teeth, so they were all like scrambling, trying to find all the teeth to put it
To
back.
get him back in
Yeah.
there.
They found
That's
them
really
all.
funny.
I guess so.
Or they could have just been like, this one's been through some shit. Lost
Well,
a
I
tooth
mean,
or
they
two.
could have, I
Like,
guess.
yeah.
Well, the director was like, "You don't have spare teeth," and they're like, "No."
What do you think this is? A $60 to $70 million production?
Well, yeah, I mean, just out of everything, I'm sure they don't have spares of everything. You know, they did it, and they're like, "This is going to be the alien."
They were right.
Ian, did you have a hold on to your butts moment?
I think at 2.
Okay.
Literally, when they take the sled, the pneumatic sled
Oh, yeah.
out,
Oh yeah,
Big
yeah.
Predator
Back up
and
the
Lex
hole.
on the way
And
out.
it launches them out of the hole.
I mean, was the plan to go 120 miles an hour out of the hole on the
You got
sled?
it.
Like, because they were running away from the explosion, which was triggered by the Predator wrist bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't imagine the machinery was constructed to take the whole crew out of there at 120 miles an hour, but it happened.
Yeah,
They had to hold on to the butts to get out of there.
Malfunction. Yeah, some kind of issue.
Well, it was like they show her typing on his computer.
Yeah.
There's
in the
some kind of, she's
keypad.
putting in a pin number,
Yeah.
and then they go flying.
She knew
is
the
odd.
ludicrous speed on there. She knew how to get to it.
No further explanation. And then the flashback explanation battle scene where he's reading the hieroglyphics, the 3 different cultural hieroglyphics.
Yeah. He just knows
So
all the.
cool.
And that shit was so. I watched it twice. I like went back and
It
like
was very
rewound
cool.
and it was fucking awesome. They
was
did a
really
great
good.
job because we're not talking like a horde of xenomorphs against a couple predators. We're talking thousands swarming a fucking pyramid, and these guys are just like all swords and fucking shoulder cannons, and it was so cool.
It's like the coolest the Predators ever looked.
100%.
Shoot killing xenomorphs at the top of a pyramid.
Team of predators earning their stripes. Teen predators going nuts on 1,000 xenomorphs. Cool as shit.
I will also shout out the using the xenomorph skull as a shield
Loved it.
and
Yeah,
the
very cool.
tail as a spear thing.
She never used it though.
I was a little
I was
disappointed.
annoyed
It was
by
like
that,
you made all
yeah.
this stuff and then you never.
Well, he made
she
it
stabs
for
the
her.
mother with it once.
Did she?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
I didn't even remember that.
It didn't. It was like this
It
needs
was
to be a
fast.
moment.
It was
I
fast.
was
was so
like,
cool.
holy fuck, she's gonna do some shit that small mouth is gonna come out of the
Mhm.
shield. She's gonna
yeah,
like
that
kill
would've
the.
been cool.
That would have been so cool.
Sick. Or she like punches through the thing.
Right. Oh, and
Do
it's
something
a
with it.
fist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They could have
A
done
gun?
a lot.
Were you guys heartbroken when she had to kill the Italian guy? Point blank, shoots him in the face. Desert Eagle, which was the gun that Danny Glover used in the last movie.
Oh, cool
That's
callback.
that's a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
What's
See,
it- is
you,
that
you
a-
watch the movie 4 times, you get this.
What's the
stuff.
caliber of a Desert Eagle?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's
I
like
don't
a
know
big bullet,
guns.
though. I think. Like you think
It's a
Desert
big
Eagle, you
one.
think head
It's a big one.
exploding, right?
Yeah.
It's not a
To
9.
answer your question about the emotions, no, it didn't. Didn't
No?
even notice.
You didn't
Didn't
get-
even register with me that she was
Okay.
killing this guy.
She was I mean, she got a
didn't
little
register
too
with-
worked up about it, right? She's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they just met. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Just fucking, you don't need the fucking
And
chest.
he was like,
burster.
"We can't let them get to the surface." I was like, "I don't know if I'd be that altruistic. I'd be like, I'm fine. Let me. It didn't get to me."
I was a little bit annoyed. So there's that scene where they're escaping and the temple is changing
Mhm.
and they're sliding through and she gets out and he's got like a real close call in front of him
Mhm.
and he climbs up and like scoots through and gets out. And I was like, they just missed the opportunity for like the big pyramid guy getting killed by the pyramid. Like he should have gotten killed by the pyramid.
You think?
It's like it ties up his little
You got
career in
the-
a nice
the
bow.
blade thing coming at him. I thought was fun.
That was fun.
You see the
Yeah.
upgraded disc that they got.
Yeah, the Predator
The smart
frisbee
disc,
of death.
yeah,
Yeah, that shit was fucking awesome.
We
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
They got great weapons.
They're
Updated
pretty
that.
good weapons.
The cool use of the spear, which was introduced in the last
I
movie.
did like the spear, the
Oh, the-
invisible spear going
yeah.
in and then becoming visible after it had already skewered the guy.
I didn't realize they could cloak the equipment. I thought that was cool.
that was new
That was
in this
great.
one. Yeah, I
Really
think.
good. Really good
and then
stuff.
she blows the head off of one of them. Was it the queen with the Predator gun?
No, it was
at the
it was
end?
just one of the ones. I don't
Errant.
think it was the one that gets scarred on its head was supposed to be like the alpha one. They wanted to
Mhm.
differentiate a little bit because it had killed 2 predators already,
Mhm.
and so they called it Grid. And I think she blows off one. It's not the queen, but yeah, she does blow off the head of.
Do you remember what
one
she
of them.
said?
Yeah, you ugly motherfucker.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Well, they cut it so that they could keep that PG-13.
no,
She doesn't say it all the way.
It's
gets
in the
cut off.
extended cut.
Is
I think
it?
they dropped because you get
Oh,
one F-bomb
okay.
in the 13, don't
yeah,
you?
Yeah.
I think
yes,
that was
I think
their
you do,
one.
but I don't know. Yeah.
She said
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, in the theatrical version, which I watched more because that's the
Sure,
version
sure.
that got the commentaries. She didn't say the full one.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
So they filmed her saying it,
Yeah,
and they left
yeah.
it in the extended cut.
Which
from,
you gotta say. You gotta
Gotta
have that.
say. You
Well, they
gotta
did a lot
use
of
your
you ugly
F-bomb.
son of a bitch, I think.
Mhm.
2 other people said that.
Mhm. But motherfucker
It's a
is
Predator
like
staple.
Yeah, yeah.
higher level insult.
I don't like that these movies are so pro-military, cops, and prison. Because they did this whole like metaphor about how this is a prison and we got to give the cops or the guards back their guns, and that's like a good thing. And then
Propaganda.
Yeah. The predators
It's like
are
Paw Patrol.
propaganda. Yeah.
Not
When
my
they're like,
top
oh,
concern
the Indian.
for Alien versus Predator, but I see the point.
What is your top concern?
My top concern.
What was your top concern?
I have no concerns. It's easy. Blue skies.
Yeah.
With Alien versus
He's like,
Predator.
yeah, aliens gave colored people tech.
I
They
think
could
the
have done that
ancient, the
themselves,
ancient
and-
aliens racism
they-
is my
yeah.
top concern.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
not.
that's my top
That's
concern.
a little bit. not
Paul's like,
great.
I am not thinking about it like that. I'm shutting my brain off and watching.
You can,
Alien versus
you're
Predator.
also allowed to just like
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
the flick,
Yeah, it was
right?
very fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Here's my top concern.
Okay.
I think it's time, as embarrassing as this is, to, and we've already talked about this a little bit, but to stop using the word predator to
Mm.
describe these beings and to start using the word Yautja.
Hasn't been made
Mm.
canon yet. The Yautja does not become canon until Prey.
Is that true?
Yeah, because the director of that, he's kind of the Dave Filoni of the Predator verse. He's kind of taken on
Like
the mantle.
The ownership
And
belongs
yeah, and
with
he's
him
picked
now.
and choose a lot of different stuff. And the Yautja is one of 3 different culture names that were in the comic books, and he made that
He
one.
made that one
From like
official.
the
He
Dark
made that one
Horse
official, yes, from the
OG,
Dark Horse
yeah.
canon, and he's made that one canon.
Huh.
Well, I like it, and I mean, I don't like it. It does make me embarrassed to say it out loud.
Okay.
I can't imagine ever using that word in a
Outside of this
conversation
room.
outside of this room.
Can I possibly do one worse?
Go for it.
If this movie came out today, do you think the right wing would say it's woke because it has a woman of
female
color as
lead.
the female protagonist?
They took
And like protest
Arnold
it?
out,
Yeah, exactly.
and they put this
woman
woman in.
100%. What's she even done? Has she earned it? This is a DEI predator movie. Are we kidding?
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
the
the-
woke predator, of course.
This is the
and
woke predator.
The wokest it's ever
Yeah,
been.
it's the wokest it's ever been. And you know what? Best it's ever been.
Perhaps. Well, hey, so far.
Hey, yeah, I mean,
who knows about Requiem? I think the people have been so wrong about this franchise. The ones that are people. No, Predator 2 was correctly derided by critics and audiences alike.
Everyone involved.
But this one got a poor reception, and I think that's wrong. I don't get it.
This movie's great.
It's really good. It's like was the tone wrong of the team up? Like was that gauche at the time in 2004? And are we more ready for that now, or is this just a me thing?
team up. Oh,
The Alien versus Predator crossover,
Like the
of these
IP crossovers.
IPs, yeah.
That was, I mean, didn't you have Freddy versus Jason around the same
Freddy versus
time? Like
Jason
his early
is a
aughts?
thing. Yeah.
We were doing
Godzilla
this.
and King
Godzilla versus
Kong.
King Kong.
Yeah.
These are great
Wolfman versus,
crossovers.
I mean, this is
I guess it was more of a joke back then, you know.
Sure,
you
sure.
didn't have the crossover like you do with like Marvel movies now.
Mm-hmm.
fair enough.
I think it's become more normalized.
Okay.
X-Men came out around that time.
Right, the first X-Men.
The first, yeah.
It's like that was a time when the I think the tone was fidelity to the source material is paramount.
Right.
And so for a movie to come in and be like, we're smashing them up together.
Freddy vs. Jason came out in 2003, so a year
so
before.
it is a little
Okay,
bit.
so right
It's
in the
that's your
wheelhouse.
great precedent right there.
So that's great precedent. I also had I'm not sure if I can make this work. At the end,
Yes.
you have Jason X happening around the same time as the setup to AVP2 because you have a chest burster on the Predator spaceship at the end, right? So you have Jason in space, and then you have aliens and Predator back
Does
in
that
space.
happen in Jason X?
No, there's no chest burster, but he's in space.
He's in space.
It's in 2001 is when that came out.
So
yeah.
this is like that whole vibe, like the early aughts
yeah,
are doing. We're in space. We're taking Earth IP and putting it in space. There's also, hold on, I wanted to go through this a little bit though, because the crossover happened in 1989 in Dark Horse Comics.
Mhm.
That was like, that's what established the canon. Then in the 90s, you had the first Alien versus Predator video games. So you had a Jaguar game that was insane. You had an arcade beat 'em up by Capcom that absolutely holds up. I played it yesterday.
Interesting.
It is great.
And
And
what
then
is
you had
Jaguar? Is that a system?
The Jaguar was a Atari competitor in the post Super Nintendo
Jaguar.
16 to 32 bit era.
I've never
Check me
heard
if
of
it was
that.
Atari. It was Atari. Okay.
Okay.
So it was like their 64 bit.
Whoa.
So you had TurboGrafx 64, which was Neo Geo. You had Atari Jaguar, and then you had N64, Sony PlayStation 1. And that's when Sony like didn't know whether to shit or go blind. They did the 32X, they did the disc. It was just a mess.
I've
for
never
those
heard that
guys.
shit or go blind.
They had no idea what to do. But there was
there was an Alien versus Predator game for this system.
it was a first person shooter a la Duke Nukem Doom.
That's interesting.
And you got to pick either Space Marine, Alien, or Predator to play like a Wolfenstein 3D-esque
Holy shit.
first person shooter. It is unwatchable.
What? How? This one you didn't play. You played the other one.
I don't have like a Jaguar emulator. I don't know if such things even exist. I can
Right
emulate basically any other video game system on these little handhelds I have.
Seeing the PSPs coming back. Have you seen that? I had a PSP growing up.
They're back.
Now I'm like, I kind of want one.
There's a couple of really
PSP's cool.
cool Chinese tech companies that basically cloned the hardware and are selling them for like $60 a pop.
I just want to be able to play the Lord of the Rings games again.
Were those good?
Oh,
Fuck yes, they were
yeah,
good. Those
they
are the
were
only
so
games I played
good.
from beginning to end.
What were they?
They're on PS2.
It
They're
was
PS2
like, are you
games.
talking about the one where you like play as Legolas and you're
Yeah,
killing,
yeah.
like,
It was the
1,000
two
orcs?
towers.
Is it like
and
a
then Return of the
3D
King.
third person
Kinda like
shooter?
Dynasty
kinda?
Warriors?
No, it's a
3D beat 'em up.
This might get me kicked out of here, but I'm unfortunately somebody who LOTR book, movie, everything just bounced off of.
I mean,
Really?
you
Can't
were,
do it.
That's
you're
interesting.
the main character and you're going through and you're battling people.
He's talking about the game.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Yeah.
JD and I we both love Lord of the Rings.
Oh, this
Him
is
and I
fucking
different
awesome,
ways.
man.
I really only like the Jackson movies,
Sure.
and he loves it all.
All of the
Yeah.
books,
Like
the
everything
games,
Tolkien,
everything.
Tolkien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see if I can give this
Yeah, this
game a
was
rip.
Dope.
Yeah,
Very
looks
fun.
I
awesome.
remember playing them; they were very fun.
Okay, but importantly, then in around the time this movie came out, there was an Alien versus I think it was 2001, maybe a little bit earlier. There was a really good Alien versus Predator PC game that was what the Jaguar game was trying to do, but with
Interesting.
like modern graphics on good graphics cards. That was really fucking cool.
2000
Aliens versus Predator. 2004. Okay, so it did come out.
How do we think these overlap with Paul W.S. Anderson's script writing?
I think so. I know one thing I know is that either the Super Nintendo or the Capcom beat 'em up was based off of a discarded film script.
Oh.
And I think it's the Capcom one because the Super Nintendo one was sort of widely hated for good reason. It's not fun. The Capcom one is fun. But the AVP first person shooter, like Quake 3 era,
Huh.
had good graphics, good gameplay, good story, good campaigns. Overall, very fun. Jump scares, cool shit. Yeah, worth a play.
Oh, man. So it's not just like a random combination. You know, there was 10 years of work that people had put into this unique overlap of lore
From
in the comics and the video
1989
games.
to today. I mean, that's like it's 4 years younger than me.
It's an interesting
got
thing
legs.
that's happened.
It's got legs, and for good reason. And every one of them has found a way to make the classic side face to side face
Oh yeah, the
Well, we
profile.
need the
shot
side face to
happen.
side face.
It's
yeah. Everyone was saying like, oh, that was in all the promos. That was the
They have
This
it,
is
it's
the-
a very it's an identifiable silhouette.
They both do. They both have great designs.
Whoever wins, we lose.
Yeah.
I fucking love
Yeah.
that. Except
It's good.
that's not what happened. They killed them all, and
Yeah. Whoever wins.
Predators went back on the boat and
well, the
got
aliens
out.
lost and the Predator lost, so no one won.
Just Lex won,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I guess I haven't seen it, but I guess in one of the commentaries they said, or somebody, in one of the special features. I was watching something about it, and they said in the next scene they pick up and she gets immediately arrested for killing all these people and blamed for killing all these people there because no one believes her Alien vs Predator story.
That's really funny.
You gotta believe me. 2,000 feet under the earth, there's a temple. Let's just go look. It's in Antarctica.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
so I think maybe that's why she's not in the next one. But
She's doing
They should bring
time.
her back.
they brought in Predator the Predator.
The Predator.
They have her spear and the thing like in a
Oh.
case
With the
somewhere.
tail?
Yeah.
That's
They have-
kind of like the xenomorph head in the trophy
Yeah,
case
yeah.
on the ship. In
Well, it's
Predator 2.
because in the second one there's established there's a government agency that's like tracking the Predator alien activity, and so they get more into that in the Predator, the 2018 Predator, Shane Black,
Oh, that's gonna be
and they have that stuff in their lab.
Even
Cool.
if this is the only
Cool.
episode I do
That's
of this
cool.
show with you guys,
Yes.
I have to watch all of them now.
You should.
We have had a problem with that with our guests in the past. Have
Yeah.
gotten a little too sucked in and then ended up watching all the Indiana Jones movies and
Yeah.
stuff.
I
And I
think-
think it's great. I mean, it is fun to go through these things and like you get something out of it, going deep and like seeing how it was made.
Yeah.
I never would have made the time for this if not for you, and I'm so glad I did.
Why would you? Alien versus
Why would you?
I'm gonna watch Alien versus Predator Requiem in the next week.
It's just
Why?
there's so much
That's a
fucking
crazy
content
person's-
out there, and if you have an hour 50, like what are you really gonna put AVP 1 at the top of that list?
No.
You will now.
No,
Now
but you should.
if you're listening to this podcast, you should absolutely bump AVP 1 to the top of your list.
Yes.
It is worth the time.
Familiarize
It's on HBO Max.
it.
And it's on HBO Max, widescreen, full Technicolor. That's not the
Full
word.
HD.
Do we recommend the extended version?
I liked it.
I sort of rage quit the full screen non-extended version and just like thoroughly loved the
There's only
extended,
like
so,
two, three little scenes.
major differences.
One of them, you see one of the mercenaries. When the pyramid starts changing, he falls,
Yeah.
and you just kind of see him get
Okay.
disappeared,
Mhm.
never to be seen again. There's only just a few little things. The coolest part is that beginning scene.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm surprised the temple didn't squash anybody.
yeah.
It entombed one merc, didn't it? Did it
Well,
entomb
in
one
the
merc?
theatrical version, you don't see him get taken by a xenomorph. You just see him
Okay.
get encased.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's the difference.
And then the Scottish guy, but he's playing he was in
And his name was like something preposterously un-Scottish. Like maybe
because he's supposed to be American, but this guy, he was in what's that Mel Gibson Scottish movie?
Hi, Braveheart.
Braveheart. Yeah, he's in Braveheart.
I was gonna say
No,
it can't
Braveheart?
possibly be Braveheart.
Is it Braveheart?
The Patriot.
He's in Braveheart. And anyway, so he's
He's got scars.
yeah,
he's got a
face
very
scar, yeah,
very
thing.
noticeable face.
He's got a
scars.
great face.
Handsome, but
Yeah.
like definitely villain coded.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
But what was I gonna say? You just see him do stuff with the other guy more. The guy who has the kids and he's taking pictures at the beginning.
Yeah,
You
and
could have cut
GIF
that stuff
kids,
out.
one,
That was like
two.
dumb.
I know there was they tried hard to like make you care about the
Yeah. He's like,
tertiary
oh, we have kids, so
characters.
we don't have the luxury of quitting, and then they immediately die.
They die like right
Oh, yeah.
away.
And he finds that guy's gun randomly.
So you get just like sad now
Yeah.
because like now you're thinking all these kids are gonna go out fatherless.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a real shorthand here for these all these things. I'm like, you find his gun. He finds that guy's gun. I've seen it like 4 times, so I get it.
It's like
Sorry
stuck
if
to
I
the
get
wall
too
in
much-
the alien goo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the ground. He finds it, and then he's like, "You ugly son of a bitch," and he's like,
It was
Yeah.
one thing for the merc gal to explain the condom holster pistol situation. It was a whole nother thing for those guys to have like a ton of AR-15s with 30 round mags on full auto when the aliens come out
Mm.
at the end. I didn't realize they had packed that
"Yeah."
much
They do the
heat.
thing with the suitcase or the briefcases,
Oh, that
and
was
they
a
have
cool
the guns.
moment.
That was cool. Briefcase gun.
Yeah,
What do you
briefcase
think was in
guns.
here? A fucking magnifying glass?
Mhm.
Just looking at some hieroglyphics? Nope.
Cool gun.
AR.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool dude.
Mm-hmm. That's
Cool
the
movie.
Yeah, cool movie.
Check it out. Alien versus Predator. That's what it's called. Has the Predator franchise lost its way? Is the question we
I
ask.
think it's back on track on this one. Well, I mean, I enjoyed the second one more than you guys did, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah.
And this one, it's like found the North Star again. It's
So you're
shooting off
judging the
like a rocket.
whole Predator arc based on this crossover.
Well, the project is hold on to your butts.
Right.
A show about how these franchises
Lost
maybe
their
lost
way.
their way. So has it lost its way yet? And then you get to define that how you want. Like,
As far as I'm with JD, I mean, if it had lost its way by 2, this puts it firmly back on solid footing and ready for more IP squeeze.
Like it had just kind of veered off a little bit now. It recalibrated.
I think if anything, it's like it really expanded in this movie. I'm curious about the Predator civilization, the Predator ships, the Predator culture for the first time, really. And I wasn't at all in the first 2.
It made you care.
This one was like, I want to know more about why these people are the way they are, or why these things are the way they are. So I'm with y'all. I got locked in. I'm kind of between this and the first one for best of the franchise.
Oh, interesting.
To move into my ranking. Yeah, I'm thinking about Alien versus Predator as number 1.
It's hard to beat the OG.
The OG is very good. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's got a lot going for it.
Hard to beat. I mean, he's just
against the first one
totally
I saw.
Unique.
I can right now. I'm okay with making it AVP 1.
Wow.
Predator 1 is my second spot, and then Predator 2 is in my third spot.
Have you seen them all? How
It's
many
been
have
a
you seen?
long time. I've seen all of them
You have?
at some point or another for sure. Yeah, I had a lot of cool friends in high school who had like mega collections, and then like we had a Blockbuster, and then we had a Redbox, and then Netflix would send you shit in the mail, and it was awesome. And I miss all that. And now you got to subscribe to like 30 different services,
Disney.
and like maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, or you got to give fucking Bezos $4
for a full screen.
Yeah,
DVD.
so I had a lot of friends who were like big into horror, big into sci-fi, big into cool shit. So
Uh-huh.
I've seen all the Aliens, I've seen all the Predators, I've seen all the Freddys and all the Jasons and all the.
Which franchise should we do next?
I would do Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
There's like 30 of them. So.
Has it lost its way?
It does. It meanders.
Okay.
It's great, and then it's fucking indefensible, and then it gets good again, and then they've rebooted it like 2 or 3 times. I can't remember.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, so I mean that's my pick, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like a fun. I mean, it might be scary.
It wouldn't be on my short list.
What would
just
be
yet.
it? What, do you have?
I mean, I want to do Rocky. I want to do Rambo. I want to do.
Rocky's almost too good.
Well, we'd find out.
I think Rocky. I think Rocky lost its way when
Pirates
Stallone
of
was
the
getting
Caribbean.
old, and he was still trying to be the lead.
I mean, again, it came
Pirates
back.
would
It came
rule.
back with a fucking
Yeah, with
vengeance.
Creed. We'd have to watch Creeds because those
that
are
would be a
fucking.
good one.
whips ass.
He almost won an Oscar.
I mean, didn't he win for screenplay for the first one?
He
No,
won,
we're
yeah,
talking
for
about-
the first one. But yeah, as an actor, he almost got. He got nominated for supporting actor.
Rocky is phenomenal. Matrix is the one for me.
Matrix, yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking about
that immediately loses its way.
You think?
I liked Reloaded.
Really?
I
Yeah.
will stand
It
up
gave me
for
more
the first.
I wanted the karate action.
You
That's
got
what I
more.
wanted. Yeah.
I mean, the first one was so good and so
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
when I
so
was younger,
interesting.
I just wanted more action. You know,
That's fair. I just remember, like, I don't know if it was the second one or the third one, but it was just like once they got into like enormous space cannons, I was like,
Uh-huh.
this
That's
is
the third one,
not
I
what I'm
think.
here for.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was so it was Reloaded and then
Revolutions.
that one sucked. I think Reloaded is probably defensible.
It's hard to do a trilogy.
I'll tell you what. I like all 4. I like all 4 a lot.
I didn't know there was a fourth.
You
They
didn't
made
know there was a fourth?
They made a
Tell this
legacy
conversation
sequel
now.
like 2 years ago.
How, was it good?
Keanu's back.
Okay.
Trinity's back.
Trinity's back.
Okay.
Morpheus.
Do you got Lawrence Fishburne?
I don't think
Fishburne's
he's
not back.
No, yeah.
They
Well,
recast
how could he
Morpheus
be? Really?
as they got
Morpheus is in
Yahya
Predators.
Abdul-Mateen.
Was
which
there
I'm
an
excited.
explanation?
He's a computer program. New version.
I can't recall.
Easy peasy. Yeah, there's not a lot.
Yep.
Not a lot of explaining having to be done.
Yeah, I'm sad though. I love Lawrence Fishburne.
I guess
in
I got to
that
go
role.
watch the 4th Matrix film that I did not know existed. This
It
has
would
been
be a good
such an
series.
education for me, guys.
Hunger Games would be another one.
Hunger
For-
Games
if
is interesting.
Those are tough,
with
man.
for the po- if we want people to listen to the podcast, it's the most timely one
For sure.
because there's a new one coming out this year.
Is there really?
Yeah,
Was that 6?
I don't know.
I could because they split the third one into 2 movies, so that's 4,
Right.
and they've done 1 prequel already. I think it'd be 6.
The first one was great, and the first book was great.
Yeah. So at first, I mean, I remember listening to them being like, they wouldn't do this whole propaganda thing. This is too much. Like them shooting things on a war zone and being like, no, Katniss, you go over there. I was like, eh. But who knows? Who knows anymore?
I mean, Sal's right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, hold on to your butts, huh?
yeah, we
That was it.
did
The
we do it?
episode.
Do you think
Anything else to talk about?
any big things we missed?
We have held on to our
ranked 'em.
butts.
We talked about the moments. We talked about the wife's take. My wife.
So
oh wait.
AVP 1 is your number 1?
I'm not going to lock it in yet, but right now
you can't give it up.
I like AVP1 and then P1 and then P2. That's my current ranking. My wife take is a total revulsion, complete and utter revulsion from the whole franchise. She thinks it's ugly.
Really?
She thinks it's offensive and hideous.
And
she is. It is
strong reaction.
It's getting stronger too. The more
Did she
that I
watch it with you?
No, she watched 5 minutes of the second one, 10 minutes of the first one. She hated it.
That's fair.
I think she got the toxic masculinity stuff loud and clear, and it was a turn
that first
off.
one wasn't a great representation.
No.
This you should
all those
see
guys
if she'll take a run at AVP.
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna lay off for a couple of movies, to be honest, and give her a break and maybe take a crack at Prey. Because I've heard Prey is kind of got the whole thing back on track a little bit.
It's a decent investment, though. I mean, you're talking like
4 movies
3
down.
movies. Well,
it'll be
she's quite
2 months.
Opposed to it right now. Does not want to be in the same room. Doesn't want to hear about it.
What if the cartoon gets her?
Won't listen to the pod.
No.
Oh,
no.
Bummer.
No. But, hey, that's okay. I make a lot of these things. She can't. It's too much.
The amount you talk and the amount she can listen.
It's
diverge at a certain
2
point.
ears, 1 mouth, huh?
Wow.
You put it that way.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? You have any other notes?
I
had more.
Well, I
notes
just thought
about
the thing about they
Blade
use
Runner.
flares for everything. The flares were just for the vibes.
The flares were
Yeah.
cool. But she gets down there and
Versus the
she's just lighting up
flashlights.
the fucking temple. It was great.
Well, yeah, the one flare to like see the whole thing, was
Yeah,
cool.
it's
But like
dope.
they're hitting flares when they first get to the whale town.
Well, there's a
Mhm.
flashlight shortage in Prague, apparently.
yeah,
So,
apparently, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the flares everywhere.
But yeah, it's just a vibes thing.
Mm-hmm. I think it was cool. And the sound. Oh, I also wanted to discuss the. How do you do the predator noise? Can you cut that in? That's fucking scary. Like
I
that
don't
is
even
like
know
a
what you're talking
I
about.
was gonna ask what do you think scarier, Predator and Alien?
Predator.
Oh man, I think
That's
Alien
a great
is
question.
scarier.
Why?
Alien is like, well,
That's it.
yeah, that is. See, last time we
Fucking
talked about
terrifying.
how Predator doesn't have an iconic theme song,
It's got
but
this.
he has a sound.
Oh yeah.
And this is an iconic Predator sound.
It like hits the same part of your like primitive brain as like a rattlesnake tail.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck away from that.
Snake is bad.
Yeah. Snake is bad.
They called the aliens serpents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Was a
They
cool
did.
word for
I thought
those.
that was cool too.
That kind of like dark serpentine. They seem more unpredictable to me.
Aliens.
The aliens seem more vicious and unpredictable. The Predator has empathy for me as a human and the ability to love.
The
Only-
aliens.
they only respect if you're a worthy adversary.
But the alien will never respect me.
no,
The alien will only
neither
ever try
will
to
the Predator, Paul. Got him.
The aliens just die a lot easier than the predator. Like,
Horrible.
but who would you rather fight? Like, who would you rather like have to
Would
fight?
I rather fight?
Like, which one of these is coming at you? Which one are you most confident in?
Which one do you think
surviving?
will kill you more painlessly?
Yeah,
Paul?
that's the
The alien. I think I would have a better. I mean, I don't think I would have a chance against the Predator, but I think I would have a better chance against the Predator.
I strong disagree.
What if we've seen Predators lose? The first movie,
we've seen
the
aliens
Predator
get
loses.
killed an alien.
shredded?
The alien is
The 9.
more secretive, more. It hides in the. No, they both do. The Predator has the invisibility too.
The
That's pretty
replication thing
tough.
is really scary though. From
That's
aliens.
really
Yeah, there's like if there's
scary.
10 of them, you're fucking done.
Yeah, same with Predators though.
Well, they only travel in like packs of 2 or 3, 3 or 4.
3, I guess.
I guess if I had to fight
It's a
one
tough
of them, I
question.
guess I'd rather fight an alien because then I could maybe use my superior brain power to
Maybe get a predator shoulder cannon.
to maybe set a trap or something for it.
Exactly.
There's just a little more wiggle room.
Mm-hmm.
This is a predator. You got to earn its respect
Yep.
for it to even give you a fair fight.
Yep.
And then you got to fight.
And then it's got like all sorts of armor that like makes human weapons just non-functional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think
neither really. I mean,
yeah,
they're
no,
both very
the
scary.
answer is don't find
A
yourself.
couple of big scary monsters.
Mhm.
I think Alien
and
is just
Predator.
scarier. It doesn't look human. There's no eyebrows. You can't know what it's thinking. It's just like cold and I think as a creature feature thing, I think an alien's scarier.
It's scarier for
Yeah.
sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
We talked about Cameron. We talked about Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Cameron didn't want anything to do with it. Both him and the guy who directed the first Alien said, "We're out. We don't want to fucking touch this shit."
The Blade Runner connection.
So I don't know this.
You don't know this?
The thing with Soldier you were talking about?
Yeah, the thing with Soldier. I can sketch it out.
Yeah, please.
Because it's kind of like...
He mentioned it in the commentary.
He did.
A little bit. The director.
What did he say?
Just that he had done something in both worlds.
Yes.
So is this a triple IP crossover, this film?
Sort of. Because Paul W.S. Anderson, he takes this on, and it's based on... wait a second. Was it a... No, that's the movie Soldier. No, so he does Soldier, and then a few years later he does this.
Yeah,
I don't
Soldier
have
was
any
in
idea.
98 or something like that. I thought I saw it earlier. Event Horizon also. I think Event Horizon had some kind of tie to one of them as well.
I do like
He's
that.
a
Like
fan.
sometimes if you're an actor, you can just like mash IPs together if you feel like
1989.
Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
I mean, Blade Runner. Do you know the origin of Blade Runner? Like
The Philip K. Dick
That's
novel?
the one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
Yeah, kind of a cool thing.
You ever read The Three Musketeers? I have.
All right. I think we're done. I think that's it. That's another great episode of Hold On to
Not
Your
your
Butts.
favorite Dumas?
Dumas.
Alexander Dumas?
What's the other one that's good?
Is there
The Man in
another
the
one?
Iron Mask?
Well,
I thought
he
that
also
was
did,
the Three
The
Musketeers.
Count of Monte
The
Cristo?
Count of Monte
That's
Cristo is probably
the
my
one.
favorite.
Right.
That's a good one. And hey, that's Hold On to Your Butts. Ian, thanks so much for
Oh my
being
God,
on
Yeah,
the
thank you for
podcast.
having me.
Wow,
This was
what
very fun.
You
what
guys
an
are great.
incredible podcast. Wow, we did another one. And JD, thank you.
Thank you, JD.
Also,
You're welcome.
to you
You're
for
welcome.
doing this.
Thanks for inviting me, Paul.
Hey,
Some would
thanks for
say
coming
all the
to-
work. Yeah, you're welcome. Just joking. I'm just...
And do you want to give us the signature sign off, JD?
You ugly motherfuckers. See you next time, you ugly motherfuckers. Hold On to Your Butts is a left hand, right brain production. Produced by JD Lopez.